Going live now, Dot. People are asking for it.
What?
I said I'm going live. People are asking for it.
Okay. Be on in a sec.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if you can actually hear me. That's usually a helpful thing. If you can hear me. But, hey, Bossa. How's it going? Um, uh, just trying to get through the day and all. Get get some stuff done and all. Um, and I've been having trouble with the sound because hello, Dot. Um, hey, Crystal. Oh,
Hey,
okay,
Bossa. Hey, Crystal.
hear it here. That's not a problem. StreamYard standard camera. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I can hear you, no problem. Everyone can hear Sherry, eh?
Just click okay, the camera there. What's you? Okay, so it's the regular microphone it's set up on. What the hey?
Hmm.
On Sunday, I fought for what 2 hours trying to get anyone to hear me on my the
This
podcast I go on Sundays. Or was it 3 hours? I was certainly swearing.
at least 2 hours.
Um, something's wrong with the sound here. It's a little. I'm getting back log here.
It might be our proximity to each other.
Oh gods, I hate that.
Yep.
So how's everyone doing tonight? We've got Bossa and Crystal. Nice. Okay, I am going to torture you with artwork because I can. And okay, that's done. There. Yeah, don't save the darn thing. Go away. Let me see. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, you can go there. Over to here. This can go here so I can see you got what you guys are saying. And also do the artwork. Haha.
Yep. You should just enjoy
So,
this.
yep. So to hey Mr.
Hey,
J.
Miss J.
Hello? Hello. Yes, it's hello. Sorry about confusion, people. I didn't think that this was going to be able to work because it did not. And
Sunday.
yeah, so hey Jay. Uh, and it looks like a puma is terrorizing you.
Yes. There's a puma here. Give me a second here. This my way. Yeah. I've got the puma right here.
Ish.
Oh, yeah, she's
She got
okay.
into her little hidey hole, or she's going up to try to get up on top and terrorize poor Santorma.
Actually, I think she's trying to get at the rest of my
Stuff so she can throw it off the table. Gotta love that. It's like, I want attention.
or steal some of it.
Oh, she steals it?
When it's pork, yeah, sometimes.
Oh, when it's pork.
Yeah, I didn't finish the pork chop.
Mm.
And the Bailey is right there.
We had to rearrange because we now got a couch again. So we have this lovely red couch. Um, right, oh, right by Dot there. Um,
Right there.
there. It has a
Black blanket
blanket
on it.
on it with a elephant blanket.
Yeah.
So we moved the one table over to the side where,
Oh, you put it back over here.
yeah, put the one table to the side so that the cats could lie on that because they've been lying on Dorothy's stuff while she's been trying to make her little houses. And yeah, it did not go as well. Oh, I should tell Isaiah that we're on. Isaiah. Oh, could you make me some tea, please? No, I'm sorry, Dot. I always get that reaction when I ask her to. She's gone to the kitchen. I mean, I'm on here, so I'm a horrible sister, and I ask her if she can make me tea because I'm a horrible sister. That's what we do, isn't it? Not fully, but hey, there we go. You scared two people away. How did you do that, Jay? And why are you doing that? Quit scaring people out of my stuff. I'm joking around, by the way. How'd you scare two people away? Okay. And then it. Oh, other way, other way, other way. Okay. So, hey, Time, how you doing? Really? If people leave because of you, then well, that's that's a whatever. People leave because of other people. Sometimes that's the way it goes. I used to play on a uh, role play channel thing, and I scared people away in the.
Okay, where's your table?
It's in the other room. Of course it is. Oh, wait a moment. Sorry. It's right there with all the junk. Sorry.
Which one do you want? Pink or
Pink. Yay. Dropping all my stuff. Headhunters, Onyx. Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen you doing. Here, just a sec. I'm putting this in the chat for Headhunter if you want to come on. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. That be the way it goes. Hi, Pumaras. What's up? Okay. I love it when they slink. When you put your hand to pet them and they just go derp, dip down because they don't want to be petted. Hey, Pum. Puma. Look, 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 look. Okay, what are you looking? Oh, it's only the bottle, silly girl. Okay. Pass the popcorn with extra butter. That reminds me, there is popcorn in the kitchen for me too. I forgot to grab it because David made such a good meal. Long time, long time. Tut 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 tut. Which dog is here?
Just listening to an audiobook on YouTube. Why humans avoid war?
Because we might get killed.
Well, initially when humans were met by the Galactic Federation, they gave us a 2 out of 16 on the aggression index.
Right. 2 out of 16.
2 out of 16.
That's because humans settled every dispute with negotiation. It was then that the Sun Devourers showed up. They would go, this is literally devouring stars. They were one system, they devoured the entire system. The three most fearsome fleets were wiped out, single one of the Then they called out for assistance. 5 human ships showed up. Considering they had just lost thousands of grand ships. The leader of the fleet that fleet was like, yes, we can join the rest of the convoy as a retreat. Retreat? Dear boy, we just got here. We intend to attack. Well, if you intend to commit suicide, go do it. Well, we've got this missile we've never used. Nanotol. We never used it because, well, in simulations, there's a 5% chance of it actually hitting the animals. But we programmed them to self-destruct after 3 seconds. So we should. What? I'm sorry, what? Destroying the entire what? Fire! Fires the missile. Goes past the entire fleet. They think, well, it is. Then it went. It went off like a super. Half the enemy fleet is vaporized. And then the other half is this. Yeah, the Cyanide did. And they're like, you have only a 2 on the aggression index. The reason we negotiate is we learned some time ago what we actually are. And quite frankly, no one deserves that. Call us next time you have some trouble. The aggression index got revamped. Humans made a 50. Where are my shoes? Are they over there?
Where they are. There.
Yeah. They're only a 2 out of 16. Now there are 50. Everybody else is like, yeah. Oh, and it's raining outside.
Well, you're going to pick them up. You'll be happy.
Oh. Refreshing index, getting updates. Love that.
Hey, Moon. So you went to the eye doctor and said, okay, good stuff.
All right, you're back. Well,
Mwah. Husband's going to pick up our.
Okay, I'll be back. Hello.
Okay. How's it going over there, Moon?
Hey, Mom.
We so low. Headhunters.
Hello.
What is going on? It's been a long time, my people.
It has.
It's been quite a long time. Let's see. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this
There.
there because it's
Wow.
wow. What has happened to you, my man?
Well, there's a lot that's been happening.
Yeah, I
Um,
figured there would be.
well, still in school, still
Yeah,
doing good, holding a
good.
3.5 GPA. Taking a class. Well, that's been what's been taking up all my time, really. That's why I haven't been on YouTube, been making videos. I think I just posted one video not too long ago, last Friday, but that was about it.
Okay, I missed that one. I got used to you not doing
Oh,
okay. Hey,
Eureka and
Reptile. Hey,
Solo.
Solo. So, what class are you in now? That you had that one class that you were having a little bit of difficulty with. How'd you do?
Oh, I ended up pulling off high B in that class. I'm in
Nice.
one now. What's a wrench in my whole thing is math, but I'm still
Hmm.
trucking. I mean, I passed one with a B. Now I'm doing another math class because I got to be able to. I have to pass this math class in order to take the psychology class before I could get my
Right.
degree in social. But that's basically what's been going on. What have y'all been up to?
Um, Hooked up with Michaela's farm for doing the lives. Um,
Really?
yeah. Well, I was chatting with her and we got along so well. It was like heck. So I asked her if she wanted to get together and do a co-hosting type thing, and she said yeah, and there we go.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, in this community, that's what I like about this community is that you always find somebody that you just connect with.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That's
Yep,
what I like about it.
exactly.
You know, the other person I've been wanting to see is Patrick.
Yeah,
I haven't
he's
seen Patrick in a while.
a long time. Yeah, he's done a few little videos, but not an
Yeah.
awful lot. Um, but he's changed uh, his look. He's gone a bit goth. Hey, Bossa.
Hello, Buzza.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Hey,
got a bit
Solo, how you
goth.
doing?
He's just being him.
Man, that kid's crazy. That kid
He
is
is,
crazy. Yeah.
but
And, well, I
everyone
ended up
wants to
meeting this
attract.
girl.
Mhm.
Meeting this girl, so I ended up kind of, and I have a girlfriend now. In between
Ooh,
girlfriend and school and well, my hobbies, that's what takes up most of my time. But I need to crank out some more videos, some more feeding videos. Matter of fact, I have 2 unboxing videos of 2 new snakes that I added to my collection. One of
nice
them's a female
puzzle.
puzzle,
Nice.
and the other one is a hurricane pet clown that I got from Antonio Hood from High Desert Pythons.
Okay,
And
so
then
what are you intending on
with
making for with those two?
well, I want to get the hurricane clown or like a Hayabusa clown. That's the reason
Okay,
I intended to get because I like the I'm more pattern than color,
right.
but that's why I got the puzzle as well. But the puzzle, oh my God, dealing with the guy that I got the puzzle female from was a nightmare. But I'm
Was that
glad that
bad,
it
huh?
happened the way it did. Yeah, I'm glad it happened the way it did because I did, a video on YouTube on how not to go about getting scammed or ripped off.
Right.
And basically, I did every step there, but I also took it a step further. So I need to do an update video for my YouTube channel on the steps that I took because
Hmm.
I kept a lot of the video chats
Hmm.
between me and him, and I kept a lot of the text messaging between me and him. And I
Hmm.
mean, this guy was dirty, man, dirty. He tried to tell Morph Market that I was calling him a pussy and this and that, and I was just like, what? I was like, man,
Oh,
this guy. I mean, I know he's a foreigner or whatever, but I didn't say pussy. I said pushy
okay.
because I my intention was just to buy this female from him, but he wanted me to buy 2 of them, and then he wanted to throw another visual double banana pastel
Night,
puzzle
Tim.
mail at me, and he wanted
And
to sell me everything for like $10,000. And I was
Wow.
gonna pull the plug on the 2 females, but then he just started being real pushy, wanting to sell me all this other stuff that I just didn't want. And I was just like, look, man, I'm here. I was considering both females that you wanted to sell me, but you know what, man? Like, I don't like where this is going. I also contacted some of my friends in the reptile community that live in Brooklyn because that's where this
Uh-huh.
guy's from. And they said, they go, well, we heard of him. I said, but would you vouch for him? I'm not going to send this guy $4,000, in Cash
Just
App
because you heard of them,
for
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, just because he's on Morph Market doesn't mean that he's a legit guy. You know what I'm saying? So they were just like, well, we've heard of him, but nobody will vouch for him. So I said,
That
well,
says a
I
lot.
made an arrangement. Yes, I made an arrangement with a guy, Joe from Empire State Exotics. I made an arrangement with him because he's been my buddy for a long time, and I told him, I said, well, look, you meet up with a guy, and I'll have him bring the ball pythons, and then I'll send when you're in front of him and you see that he does have the snakes. Well, then he
Yep.
gives you the snakes, and I send either you the money or send him the money through Cash App. But then I know that you're securing the snakes, and they're going to stay with you, and you'll ship them to me. So
Right.
I went that route. But then Joe ended up getting into a car wreck, a fender bender. He was in the
Mm.
hospital, and it took some time. And then this guy just started being real. He just started being an
Obnoxious.
asshole.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah,
Even my
Hey.
friend said that he was blowing up his phone, and then he goes, "Dude, He goes, "This guy's a jerk, dude. I feel like punching his lights out." So we finally made an arrangement, and I got the ball python, and he got his money. And I told him, I said, "Never again will I do a deal with you." That was it. I mean, you just deal with some of those people.
Some of them are just
But other than that,
ridiculous.
yep.
Oh,
It's just like Mr. J. I hadn't seen Mr. J in a while. I've been looking at his YouTube videos and stuff like that. He's been cruising around everywhere, man. Salt Lake City, Utah, cruising around.
He zips all over the place and runs people over,
Hey,
chases the little
he needs to
kids.
come. Yeah, he needs to come scoop me up over here in Corpus.
Oh yeah.
Come over here to Texas and scoop me up. And
I love it
yeah.
when he zips around on there.
Yeah, nice sunny days. The park, man. I've never been to Salt Lake City, Utah, but it kind of lets you having a glimpse when he makes a video. The parks and the little festivals and the little stuff that's going on that he's attending. It's kind of nice just to see something different,
Mhm.
Yeah. So. How you been, Doc? You look
I've been
quiet
okay. Yeah.
there. Yeah. No new candy shipments.
No, I've been getting
forget about
different
those.
kind of shipments.
Yeah, I didn't forget about those, man. I remember y'all got that big old shipment. Y'all had a crap load of candy.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a lot.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
Mr. J, I'm joking around. I'm not saying real. That's why I'm laughing with it, is because you don't.
Tell them to pass the popcorn with extra butter. Extra butter at that.
Yep.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah,
how's
so-
it going?
Yeah, but that's one thing, man. Is I'd like to see Patrick. I mean, he hasn't done any lives at all.
No, not in a long while. He was going to do a live on. He made another channel, and he was going to do some
Yeah.
kind of thing. I don't think he did anything. I watched a couple of his music ones. I mean, he's where he's doing
Stuff.
no
Anybody got his number?
how to get him. It's
Yeah,
still
I'm
Patrick.
sending him a text. I'm trying to send him a text. I don't know if he still has this number, but that's the number that I had for him. I didn't even know I had it. But I said, "Hey, get on Sherry's live." So hopefully he'll grace us with his presence, and we'll have a old time powwow like we used to.
Oh, that would be fun. It's been quite a while since we've done anything like that. Was I'm leaving that there. Okay, let me see. No, that's not what I'm doing. Or I am doing that, but I'm not. I'm not trying to do that.
It's not
Do
what
I
you
know what
want
I'm
to do.
doing? No.
Yeah. So, have y'all got any new reptiles? I see. What do you got? A bearded dragon there?
Rankin.
Nope, it's Rankin.
What
It's
is
a
a rankin?
smaller cousin.
A smaller cousin.
Yeah, it's a little cousin of them. They grow to about 12 inches. And yeah, I'll show you him in a sec because I'm sending Patrick a message here.
Yeah, but that's I think I'm not sure if I showed y'all that I had that brown fantasy PacMan Frog.
Oh, you got Patty?
I named him. Yeah, I got another one. His name's Little Jabba. And that guy, when I first saw him, he was a creamy white color, all creamy white. And then they boxed him up, and I took him home. And when I took him out of the box, It was like a coffee brown color.
Huh. That's
So
weird.
he changes colors. I wasn't aware that PacMan frogs change colors to adapt for their environment.
I did not realize that either. Huh.
Yeah, so,
Stuff
and
you learn.
brown fantasy PacMan frogs are kind of expensive, but I ended up getting this guy for $20 because they didn't know what he had. So I said, "All right, cool, that works." So yeah, him and Grumble, man, they sit there and they talk at night when I'm trying to go to sleep. So I'm used to it. They start chirping and talking at each other.
Hmm.
Well, come on, sweetie. This, he's a really easygoing fellow. This is Samwise Gorbash.
Nice. And they
And
look exactly like a bearded dragon.
yeah,
So it's a
except
cousin, you
they have
said.
little bow ties. See little
Nice.
bow ties on the back.
So I
So
take it that's a smaller. Is that a smaller species?
yeah,
Yes.
it's a smaller species of the beardy. It's in the same line,
So what's
but it's
is
not
that
the
the max
smallest.
that they'll get? Is that the
He
max they'll
still
get?
has
The
a.
size?
I think he still has a couple more inches. Here, sweetie. Let's measure you. Come on. Okay, stay there for a sec. Good boy. He actually listens to me. It's weird. I tell him to stay, he stays. Oh, he's at 11. He's approximately 11 inches right now. He's supposed to get to about 12.
Nice. And what is it? Dubia roaches, mealworms, basic, the same kind of diet that you would feed a beardy.
Basically the same that you give any of the others. Yep.
Oh. I
And
started growing. I have a colony of. Well, I had bought a small little order of Dubia roaches because I was going to feed them to Grumble.
yeah,
But man, he just loved the ASF so much that I would just feed him ASFs. So I'm trying to feed him the calcium covered Dubia roaches, but man, my Dubias from that little jar that I had of them, and now I
yeah,
got a big old, plastic box full of them now.
nice.
So
They're now
five.
they're like really breeding really nice. But also too, I don't know if I had told you I upped my production of ASF from
Just as
6
well.
colonies,
Now that you're here, you
Well,
join the rest of the convoy.
6 colonies, but now I got 12 colonies.
Nice.
It was just
You
ridiculous,
have
man.
your
People
original
around
ones
here,
still?
well, all of those already had passed on.
Ah,
All of them passed on already. Yeah.
It's suicide.
Now I got their kids, and now their kids are adults, and they're having kids.
mhm.
I got some that are. I got some from a different bloodline.
Simulations.
What was new blood really, and I integrated them with mine. But those are real. They were real bad, so I kind of want to weed them out, or just keep the best of them and weed the rest.
Yeah.
Because I mean, mine, I was always able to pick them up, put them on my shoulder. They
Yeah.
would play with me. They wouldn't even jump off my shoulder. And these other ones, man, I can't even stick
Okay,
my
where the
my
species
hand in the
that
tub,
thought, well,
pet them because they'll turn around and try to bite me.
touching the first bomb or night in the atmosphere, let's go for it.
They all knew that was nonsense.
Oh, I know, but it's a funny story.
Hi, Gordon.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So, the reason I upped my production in ASFs was because a lot of people in this area that were breeding the Norwegians, they are just price gouging. I mean, big
Oh, yeah.
time. They're
Oh,
they're
yeah.
they're honestly charging double the regular price. Like you say, like you want a small. I think that
Uh-huh.
smalls go for like $3, $2.75, $3 here in Texas, all throughout Texas.
Mhm.
These guys are turning around and selling them for $6 a piece. So I was just like, I breed ASFs and mine, ball pythons love ASFs. So like I said, I just upped my production, and now I'm going to probably even increase that production a little bit because now I've been getting more and more customers. And it's kind of nice because I mean, you see these little kids too that their parents bring them to the house to pick up their orders. and now I have like the Sterilite tubs, and I have holes poked into them. I don't because I'm tired of trying to find cardboard boxes for each order. So I just
Yeah.
go down to Walmart, buy a stack of those Sterilite tubs, and I put their orders in there. Put a rubber band around the lid and
Mhm.
the box. And and I swap them out every time they come. They give me the old one, and I give them the new order.
Nice.
With the tub, and so I kind of got a little system going. But now I'm having people ask me if I have frozen thawed. Well, I don't want to get a vacuum. What is it, the food saver? Because it sucks all the blood out of what do you call it? And it gets kind of messy. So I need one that's not going to suck the blood out of the rodent after I
Yeah.
euthanize it. So that was
Oh.
one of the things that I'm trying to set up right now. That's one of the things I'm trying to do right now. But I mean, I'm not going to get rich off of it, but I'm telling you, they're supporting themselves now. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't pay anything for food.
Right.
They're bedding, anything they need, bottles, whatever they need. I don't have to pay for none of that anymore. And then they also feed my collection, so I'm happy. I'm
Excellent.
happy with all that. Yeah.
Perfect. Will you give me that dirty eye look for? Okay, okay. You want back on my shoulder? Is that what it is? Or you want to stay there? Okay. Well.
The good thing about those bearded dragons and I guess like their cousins,
Not having today.
man, they are so
Okay.
chilled. They
Mhm.
sit on your shoulder.
Well,
This is
Man,
how it's going.
it's going.
This little guy is extraordinarily chill. Come on, Sam.
I don't suppose you're willing to
There we
fight
go,
with some of your
sweetie.
popcorn.
Go
Ju-
ahead.
That's what happened
Enjoy.
right now, but if there's any left in the morning, I might have some.
good night, Solo.
Okay.
Running
But
away, Solo? Okay, night, night.
Night Solo.
Um,
yeah, I shaved off my beard. I cut my beard down too, so it's not too long anymore. It's right
it's
here.
just nicely
Yeah,
floofed.
yeah, and I let my hair grow out too. My
Hmm.
girlfriend said she goes, I don't like you bald. I like to run my fingers through your hair.
So you
But
had to
damn
do
it,
what she told you, huh?
yeah, it can't make everybody happy. So I decided to change up the do and stuff like that. So I give her something she wants to look at, I guess.
Happy
That
wife,
is
happy
about it.
life.
Oh, she's not my wife.
I
She's
know,
not
but
my wife.
it's just the same when they're
Yeah,
telling you what to do, though, isn't
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
it?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Huh?
You are being a little bum. What are you up to? Where are you going?
Hey, did you add any new geckos to your collection? Because I know you were kind of big on geckos.
We
Have not.
have not. The two girls, Kayla passed away, the orange one, and my white and black Santorma. You want to bring the Santorma out, Dot?
Yeah, okay.
What are you up to?
So the orange one that you had was what type of gecko was that? That was a leopard gecko or what was it? What
Had
type of gecko was that?
two leopard geckos and two cresties. I'll get out.
Yeah, I remember the crest.
Yeah, I'll get out. Um, Rascal. Set. Come on, sweetie. You're getting a little bit too hyper right now. I'm talking too much, huh? Yes. I know. It's okay.
There we go. Listen, Torma. You're not quite as cold as you've been.
I found you. Hello. Oh, you little sneaky.
Yeah, here's some Torma.
Come on, sweetheart. Oh, hello. How you doing? Hi, Rascal. Come on. Artbreeder. There we go. Artbreeder.
So
Okay.
I have Centorma
Over here.
here. She's actually been
Oh
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Is that an African
Yeah, Rascal's
cattail?
been-
That one right there?
This
Oh
one?
yeah. Yeah.
That's
Is that an African
Centorma.
cattail?
This is Centorma. She's a leopard.
She's a leopard gecko. Yeah. A Max, Super Max Snow.
Oh wow. Is that a new edition? That Supermax Snow?
Oh no,
No.
we've had her for quite a while.
For several
Really?
years.
What are you doing,
Oh, okay,
Rascal?
Yeah, that's the one I remember. The one that Sherry has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little rascal. She's
When
still
when they drop their tail, what do they call that again?
Stumpy, frog butt.
Frog butt. That's what it was. Frog butt.
Yeah, it's a frog butt.
Yeah.
And what? She had been rather flighty ever since
Puma.
Pumaraz got into her enclosure. But she got even more flighty when I had a little I don't know if you my tokay. I had a tokay for a little while, but the tokay got out, and we weren't able to catch her. She passed away, and we found her just as she passed away. Something must have startled her. She was so thin.
Yeah.
Couldn't find enough to eat, I suppose, which says something good about our place. It's, not enough bugs for them to eat. And Rascal has been a little bit flighty since then, but she's gotten a little better now. She's more, aren't you going to jump? Good jump. Come on, jump. She's good girl. But
So now that you have a partner that you're going to be doing shows, what nights are y'all planning on doing them? Going live?
well, we have Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays.
At about, for our time, it's about 9:15.
Yeah, that's
We're in
Mountain Time.
Mountain.
So-
What time is it
Hey,
for
Brave.
you? Hi, Brave.
What time is it
Yeah,
right now
I'm
over
gonna
there?
make sure that- Over here it is 12:21 a.m.
Okay, and we have, what is it, 10:21 dot?
Hold on.
Hey!
11:21.
Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me.
You sneak!
So you're in Pacific
Oh,
time
man.
zone.
Central Standard Time.
Oh, Central. Right, Pacific's the other way.
No, don't you crawl on. Oh, you little twerp. You aimed that, you little booger. Okay. You go right there. Wrap you up.
Hello, Brave Adventures.
Hey,
I'm
Brave.
doing okay, except for a little rascal here.
Yeah, and I got some Centorma
Got
here.
me. You twerp.
She's just staying me.
You missed my clothes, though.
The one that Sherry has is very active, and then the one that Dot has is very mellow. Is that
tell
just
you
the species?
She's usually not this mellow.
Oh, okay. It's just I guess it's just
She's
she's
very
not feeding
skittish.
well, or she just. Oh, okay.
Let's
She's been
get-
cold for a bit.
How about y'all's cats? Y'all still got y'all's cats?
I need to get more hand
Yeah.
cleaner.
We have
More around
my
there.
Bailey, the big
Uh-huh.
The big boy.
boy. Oh, he's on the chair there. And Puma, the black and white one. She's right here as well. And Sherry will have to show you Monroe because Monroe is right
Yeah, I
by.
remember.
Yes, Monroe is.
Yeah.
She's gotten pretty big.
Oh yeah. Oh.
She's a.
I remember.
Hi, you missed my tea too. Ha!
Oh dear.
Icky.
Here we go, Centorma. And Centorma. You want to go back in now? You wanna go back in?
Centorma's in an enclosure that's right beside Dorothy. She had a horned,
Helmeted
helmeted, I always got a horn,
chameleon
chameleon, and she passed away. We don't know why.
last week.
Hmm.
She was fine and then poof, gone. You know, that type of.
Thing. Yeah.
What's up, sweetheart?
Hey Pooms, what you doing over there?
You've been having trouble with that again, haven't you? Okay, you.
Okay. So, my next question for you, Headhunter, is have you seen my latest
Fun stuff.
fun
No,
stuff?
I haven't.
Okay, you stay.
No, I haven't.
Go back there. Okay.
You have not. Okay, well,
She's gonna show you.
I shall show you.
All right. Let's see the fun stuff.
Oh, hit the wrong key.
All right. Now I'm logged out. Yeah, just got all this homework that I've been doing, studying, and holy crap! Do you make those?
Yep. She gets a kit
Wow.
and puts it together. It sort of has, you know, instructions ish.
Yeah, it
And
has
it comes with
instructions,
light.
but yeah, I don't I don't always follow the exact instructions. And this is actually what I'm working on right now.
You should see these freaking little books that she puts together.
And there's a whole bunch right there in here now.
Some of them even have
UPC codes
UPC codes on the back.
or on the spine.
Oh,
They are so cute. Hey, you. And where is it?
Here's one of them.
wow. Ain't that
Tiny.
something?
Where is
Yeah.
it?
They are so flippin' tiny. You can see here.
Yeah.
All the little wee books that are going on this. Let's just give me a second. I'm going to grab a different one.
Hi, Brave. What you doing, kiddo?
Went to go get orange juice for this.
Oh, new smoothie?
Yeah, I'm back having a smoothie.
Yeehaw.
There we go.
I sent you a picture a few days ago saying I've been reunited with having a smoothie.
Hey, Brave.
Hi, Dot. How are you doing?
Brave, this is Headhunter.
Hi.
It's been a long
Hello,
while
how you
since
doing?
we've been about.
Good.
Okay.
So I take it you're big on smoothies, huh, Brave?
Just a little bit.
All right.
Every time I'm on here, I'm always drinking a smoothie.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And
Are these smoothies you're drinking? Are they for certain kind of ailments or something?
Nope, I just like them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, right now it looks like you've got some extra stuff in there the way you're holding that.
Hey, Dominique.
Hi, Dominique.
Dominique, hey!
Yeah, so this is one I've done
Man,
earlier.
don't you get nervous putting all that together, all that little stuff together? Do you ever lose anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that's so much detail right there. I don't know if I would be able to do something that little. I would have to have like like one of those jewelers, like those little headsets that those jewelers use to look at jewelry and stuff, just to probably
Dorothy has
set everything right.
Dorothy has a big light thing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the only way you can. What?
With some of this stuff, this is the best way, but I did this one before I got that. And if you, hold on. Come on.
Man, that is amazing. That looks like a nice little restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And Sherry has
Oops. Sorry, sweetie.
a tea store.
Now let me ask you, what made you what made you get interested in something like that?
Well, part of it was actually a couple Christmases ago. I got my sister a mini loom.
Mhm.
And she wasn't putting it together, so I'm going, okay, I'll put it together then. And I enjoyed it. So so I asked her for last Christmas to get me a couple of kits for building, see how I like it. And now I have made,
Amazing.
since Christmas,
Think of that, just since for Christmas.
within 6 months, I've made 28 kits. Actually,
Wow.
I think I'm on
Now, is that
28.
something that you do for other people too? Like, do you sell those for other people, or like
I can do it. I haven't had anyone
Oh, no.
say, hey, here's a kit, please make it for me yet. And I have sold a few.
Because I would think that would be like those little doll houses, that the girls have, and they open them up and they have the different living rooms and upstairs and stuff like that. That's what that kind of reminds me of, but more detail.
Oh, much more detailed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Even this is fairly detailed for putting together. But the actual, this part here is actually what I've done. But the colors don't seem to hit together quite well with this.
There you go, Dot. You got Dominique that's interested in buying one.
Dominique, you want to buy one? Sure. Which one do you want? I can send you. Right. I haven't shown that one yet.
Reptiles, good night, my friend.
Nighty, Reptile. Have a good sleep.
Here we go. I just finished this one, yesterday?
It even has lights.
Yeah, they all have lights. But
Well, see, you know what I was saying about how little girls would like that stuff. Dominique's saying that she's sitting there with her daughters and they're looking at them.
you're going,
Yeah.
oh, I want. Well, that's fine. I can do kits like this if they want something all fancy like this, then that's fine. Uh,
Now, do those kits
But
also
they
come
can't
with the
pay for
little?
the.
Do they come with the little people as well?
no, no, these ones
That would
don't.
be awesome when they did.
That would be awesome. The problem, ooh,
Yeah.
let's
Thing
see.
is also with a lot of these, I actually glue everything in. So if it's for girls to be playing with, I've already had one getting actually she got two of the small kits, and uh, for the one I did not glue it in the table and chairs.
Hmm.
Kitties and smoothies.
Actually, I can do that. Well, I can get Sherry to print it out for me at the right proportions.
Wow, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing to. Can you print a small picture of the kids and put it on the wall of it? That would be
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
Because
oh
then
yeah.
now you could customize those pieces to the people that you're selling them to. You
To a
know,
point, yeah.
that's
Yep,
awesome. That's a
exactly.
good idea, Dominique.
Oh, where's the one with the window?
That's the one I was just showing, actually.
Oh, you did show that. That would. Okay, never mind. I was looking at a different screen for a moment. Sorry.
Yeah, it was this one. If you look, there's the window there.
Mhm.
Up a bit.
Sherry printed off that picture for me because I didn't like what they had.
So it's a little gazebo
Yeah,
that I
so
did up in Daz.
yeah,
Wow. You know,
uh,
now you could
I
make a.
can.
I mean, if you really put your mind to it, you could make like a Halloween theme and put like the boogeyman right there standing outside the
Oh yeah.
window or something like
I
that.
could
You know what
do
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
You could even do like something festive like Christmas and maybe Easter and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people out there that decorate their house, you know, during those holidays, and a little piece like that would be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I definitely know.
That is nice.
Don't worry, she's already thought of it.
Nice.
Believe me, I've
It's good.
definitely thought of
Good
it.
advice.
Yeah. Or you do a Batman theme, like the Batman cave or something. That'd be cool
Ooh,
too.
that would
Or a
be
little
very.
reptile shop for the reptile people. And I mean, if you really think about it, you could pretty much detail them to and make them into whatever you really want.
Yep.
Yep.
Man, I just think that's awesome. That was awesome to show, Dot.
Thank you.
And she does a lot of. Well, she said 28.
28.
Yeah, right now I got two snakes paired right now. I got a clown head piebald paired with a leopard piebald head clown. And then I got a redhead possible hypo paired with RMJ hypo. But I don't think those two hypo lines are compatible. So I'm looking for a redhead head RMJ hypo to make some, I guess, what do they call them, red freezes. But
Red.
those would be my two first pairs.
Okay, so. So what were those ones you wanted again? I'll watch for a redhead.
Oh, it's a red freeze. It's a redhead hypo. And then the other one, hopefully they lock if that boy hopefully locks, but hopefully I can get a leopard clown pie.
Leopard clown pie.
I'm just letting you guys have your conversation right now. I'm drinking my smoothie.
That's
Man,
no
you make me
problem.
want to go make myself a smoothie myself.
Smoothie.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Smoothie.
I got, I think I got some blueberries,
Ooh,
some
nice.
strawberries, I got some bananas,
Oh, that would make a great smoothie. A little bit of ice.
some milk,
And,
ice.
This is orange juice, frozen berries, bananas, vanilla yogurt, and yeah.
And I got yogurt.
And then I should beat it all together in a blender, and that's what I'm drinking right now.
there's where she works.
I might have to start doing
Yep.
She made her little workplace. Oh, she
That
put
is
a rug
awesome.
in there, Dot?
What?
A rug.
Uh,
Yeah, just a little rug underneath the,
underneath this?
yeah, to make it with it. I mean, it's already glued down, but
It's all, well,
it's
actually,
at work
I
too,
changed
right?
it a bit already. And it's at work, so
Yeah, I just figured that.
Yeah.
Man, that is neat.
I made sure to put as much extra little detail. I didn't put the actual keyboard stuff on or anything.
But that's
on the
close
mouse,
enough.
but
What's the little white? Is that a keypad beside the keyboard?
it's supposed to be a mouse. But
Oh,
Wow.
it's a mask.
You
Even
share
a mask. Oh, I like the chair. The way you fixed the chair. It's been,
Detail right
it's
there.
been a while since I've seen it.
Hey Sherry,
yeah, so
Yeah.
I just finished this giant glass of smoothie just now.
Yeah, it's close to a bullet.
Yeah. Okay.
oh,
Mom's calling.
yep.
So, yeah, Dorothy's
She's
been
on,
having.
did anybody see my smoothie? I left it on the counter. They're like, oh, he's trying to get rid of the evidence.
Get it into the sink real quick.
He's all like, let me shut off the sound in the mic.
Yeah.
I hadn't had a smoothie in a long time. Those are real refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. They are. They're fun to make too. Just. I used to do with yogurt and stuff too. But it's been a long while since I've really made any.
Yeah.
Actually, we haven't made any since we moved here.
Oh, are y'all living in a new place? In the same place,
Well,
right?
we've been here for
Been living
about
there?
3 years, 3.5 years. So
Almost 4, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a 3-bedroom house with a basement, there's a bedroom downstairs and kind of a living room as well. So we have David and myself over,
behind me
basically
here.
behind Dorothy, way back there. And then Dorothy's over this other side, and then Gordon's over there. And then we have Arla downstairs.
With her pup.
Arla's our demon underneath the bridge.
Demon
And
or troll?
here in Texas, man, it seems like the COVID's picking up again, man. How's it over there in Canada?
The cold?
COVID.
The
COVID. Oh,
I'm not sure.
it's not really all that bad right now. A lot of people have been getting their shots, and the ones who didn't get the shots for anything, once they said, we'll give you $100 if you get it done.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, yeah, but we do get pretty bad outbreaks. I don't think we've had a bad outbreak in a while, though.
I haven't heard of any.
No.
And David hasn't said anything about any. So
Oh yeah, if there had been a big outbreak, he would have said something. Mostly, it's talking about Russia screwing up the Ukraine.
Yeah, man. Those people are fighting for their dear lives to try to keep their country and keep separate from Russia. And oh man, so many people here blaming Biden for the gas prices. I mean, it's just
It's
not
not his
us,
fault about gas prices.
banning. Yeah, it's some people that just aren't informed. Yes, he's banning Russian oil, but I mean we have reserves here. At least I know in Texas we got plenty of reserves.
You guys have an awful lot of reserves still in there. You still have oil coming from other countries.
Everything that
We still have the oil sands and
Alaska,
everything here. I don't know
it's just
why
they're
the
just
prices are
stockpiling this oil.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd rather pay a little bit more at the pump to not feed that war machine. So
Mhm.
at least Ukraine could have somewhat of a chance fighting back.
Yeah.
They're dying over there.
Oh Christ! It's like
And if I have to pay,
they're trying to do cleansing or something. Uh,
I don't know. It's just I just see so much stuff on Facebook. People, bashing Biden. I mean, I don't think he's the best president. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the reason for that.
he's not the worst of them. No.
Yeah.
I can think of someone much worse.
Hey, people weren't bashing Bush when he started hiking up, but all that was going in his pocket because he had a whole bunch of ties in the oil.
Mm-hmm.
Bush Jr. George Bush Jr.
Yep. Yeah. And
But other than that,
what's his name?
yeah, it's a lot of Trump supporters, but I mean, look, for that guy to incite people to storm the White House, like honestly, who does that?
Apparently him. And they were saying before, oh, he wasn't a part of it. Well, why
And then he wants
is he on the news
to
saying,
waste all that.
Do this?
And then he wants to build that wall, the Texas-Mexico border, or along the.
Get over it without a problem. What the?
Look, people are gonna once you block one avenue, they're gonna come up with another strategy, and I guarantee you they're gonna tunnel down and come right back up on the other side. They've already been doing it.
Yeah, I think he just wants to have the name of the person who made the, like the wall, the big wall between our country and theirs. Kind of like the big wall of China. And it's like, yeah, I know the Mongolians were that bad, but I don't think the Mexicans are that bad. Come on. It's like
the majority of them come over to work.
Yeah, people come over. They work. I mean, and they even try to keep the people out who are going through the legal process to get through. And of course, people are trying to zip in because the legal process sucks.
Yep.
Yep.
Ronald
So what is
Reagan.
everybody doing for? What is everybody going to do for 4th of July?
Sleep.
Well, y'all don't celebrate 4th of July over there, do y'all?
Nope. 1st of July.
First of July. We're the
What do y'all
first
do
of
1st of July?
Yeah, when we were in the Sioux.
Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Sault,
We'd
Sault,
have
Ontario would have fireworks. And then a couple days later, Sioux, Michigan
Sioux,
would have the
Michigan.
fireworks.
Yeah,
So we
we
got to
got
watch both
double.
sets. Just sit on top of the house and
Nice.
watch.
Yep,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
it
That
was.
is awesome.
Yeah, bring up your lawn chair or blanket on the top with a pillow and watch them go.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. What you're saying, he goes, yeah, they want him as president, then he's going to cause mass chaos. He sure is, man. Let me tell you something. You know, some people might agree with this and some people might not. I was for Hillary Clinton being president. You know, not that she was just the first, she would be the first woman president. It was more that I liked Bill Clinton when he was in president. He did a lot, you know, for the United States. He, you know, the economy and stuff like that. It was good times when he was here. And,
I
you
don't
know, I would think that Hillary Clinton would be like having Bill Clinton for another 8 years. I mean, who else is going to give his wife advice?
But the
You know
thing
what I'm saying?
is that she's also been through government and knows the ins and outs and everything. And I also just don't understand the BS about freaking out about the Bill Clinton and some girl he got to
Oh,
bomb
Oh
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, man, that guy's human. He's human. Now I could understand if he bought something up in the government or some kind of deal or caused a war, whatever. But he's just human. He's not. I mean, I understand you have to be correct in the spotlight, but I mean, come on. At the end of the day, he's still human.
yep.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
he made a mistake.
And
You know, it happens
mean,
all over
it's-
the U.S.
yeah, and I kept on saying all the way through that BS is, you know, it's between him, his wife, and the gal who did him. It's not between the government saying, "Oh, well, you can't do that." And here, get some. Oh, I'm not even going to say that joke since the turnover of that one ruling went through. Not going to go there.
That might be a good idea.
Mm, yeah, you start up anything about.
Gary goes. At least Joe Biden has his hair. I remember when Trump was elected president, and they had Air Force One with a toupee, and they called it Air Force One. I thought that was hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean,
Hey, you know what? Well, I got some good news.
really?
Mr. J said he is running for president this next coming term, and that he's giving free popcorn to all who go out and vote for him with extra butter.
Popcorn. Extra butter.
Movie
Nice.
style popcorn.
Or,
Movie style popcorn. Not the cheap Orville Redenbacher stuff.
hey,
I'm talking about the
we're
real
Canadian.
deal.
We can't get it. Damn.
Yeah.
I want to see what he says. I want to see what he says when he's still here. So I like joking around with Mr. J.
Oh, yeah.
And
Joking around is.
I had got on one of these in a long time, and I just saw it. I was like, you know what, man? I ain't doing nothing. I was just studying, really.
Mhm.
And
It's like, oh,
you know
Sherry's
what,
on. Let's go.
okay, well, Gary's running too. Uh-oh. we might have a runoff here between both of them.
Wow.
And yeah, so
That's going to be a fight and a
that
half.
was
Oh yeah.
yeah, and, it was just nice to get on here, man, and see some familiar faces and talk to some familiar people and meet some new ones.
It's wonderful. It's been so long since you've been on with us. It's just
It's been a long
like
time.
it's been a long time. I've missed you coming on. I've missed Patrick, and his brother going and playing and doing sword fights.
Well, I know the last time. I think the last time Patrick had stayed in Tennessee, and his mom and the younger brother had moved to, I think, Kentucky.
Yeah,
Was it? I could be wrong. I know they moved to another state. I'm not sure if it was Kentucky or West Virginia, but it was something like that.
apparently, Mr. J, you and Gary are both running in the next race for president.
Yes. It was late breaking news. Mr. J is running for the next presidency, and to all who vote
And you
for
didn't
him,
tell us first.
giving movie style
no.
popcorn, the real deal movie style popcorn, not the Redenbacher stuff, not the local grocery stuff that you put in the microwave and pop. He's talking about real movie style popcorn with
Yep.
real authentic butter.
We'll have to
Ooh.
get our popcorn, our movie
Right, Mr. J?
popcorn maker, bring it in, and
Yes.
clean it up,
Yes.
and have some movie style
So
popcorn.
that's what you
Yes.
miss, Mr. J. See, that's why he was away for the moment, because he was calling me on the line, telling me, I'm tired of these two guys in office. Need to go show them what's going on. We need to correct and pull this country back around.
Yeah. Make sure we don't have any more coups on the White House.
He goes, with my dislike from people in general, that might not be so good, but I agree with the.
We create a popcorn. Oh man.
Gary goes, and I promise no bullshit of saying your family for the first time you stand, you won't get treated like an alien. There you go.
Oh, Mr. J wants you as
Hey,
VP there.
oh,
I know.
that is.
Oh,
We're gonna call Mr. J the
with
popcorn
Gary.
president. The popcorn president, because he's gonna be popping up everywhere.
It was funny this one time. I was sitting about having some tea and popcorn, and our roommate, chosen brother here, Gordon, looked at me. He says, if the Queen came over, you would offer her tea and popcorn. I looked up at him and said, yeah. So? I would.
I had some popcorn last night. I ended up going to a late night showing at the theater here. Went to go watch that movie Black Phone,
Black phone?
like a telephone. Yeah, black telephone, like a
Ring,
phone.
ring, ring, banana
And
phone.
yeah, like the old style, the ones where you had to use your finger,
The rotary.
a rotary one.
Oh, those
Man,
were.
that movie was well worth the money. Very good movie. Very, very. I hadn't seen a good movie like that in a long time. I mean, you had Top Gun Maverick. That was a good movie.
Mhm.
But the Black Phone was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it is a good movie, Mr. J. It was well worth the money. You got a chance to go see that one. Ethan Hawke's in it, and there's some new, just little actors, whatever. But it's by Blumhouse, and they usually have some pretty good scary movies. But that one right there is well worth your money. You're gonna jump in your seat, I guarantee you.
Oh, does it have any of those? Someone jumps out from somewhere in a moment, just as deal,
Yeah, the
or
crap.
Well, it's kind of the thing with the camera.
Mhm.
When the camera turns, you're gonna see somebody. I mean, it's just
so is
the
it
camera.
kind of
It's the
fast,
position
like
of the camera and stuff like that. I don't want to give too much away, but I'm not gonna tell you what the movie's about.
Mhm.
But it is a A damn good movie.
Almost sounds like Lovecraft in a sense. With the I gotta play my Lovecraft game.
And there's Monroe.
I have. What are you doing over there, Monroe? You're my girl. Wench.
I'm just letting you guys talk right now while I just sit here.
Well, go
I
ahead,
see.
man. Jump on in. Jump
Okay,
on in. The
so
water's
what do you guys
fine.
wanna talk- so what do you guys want to ask
Yeah.
me? Sorry, I've been really getting
Night,
into like
Solo.
woodworking.
Night Solo. Oh,
Be getting
night,
into
night
what?
Solo.
Sherry, I've been getting into woodworking at the program that I attend. I've been learning how to use like saws and drills and taking out the different bits and whatnot. How to screw.
Oh, really? Like for making furniture or making like house pieces or something? Or you're doing like
Or you
So
put
basically-
together animal houses,
Yeah.
animal cages.
I'm really getting good at it.
Cool.
that's awesome. How long you
We
been
have
doing
you
it?
over here to make us a unit for if we get another
Oh,
little.
yeah, spread that love. Reptile for every child.
I could potentially
So
make
now, do
something,
you
Sherry,
you
if
do
that's-
the? Do you also work on like what is it called, where you put the piece of wood on that spindle, and then you have that little knife, and you
One
start
little thing that
cutting
goes
down the wood. What is it
and-
called?
Decorative.
No, it's a machine. It spins the wood, and then you have like looks like a little T that comes up, and that's where you set your little tool on. And then
Yeah,
you just put
and you
that
make
tool on the
little-
wood, and you start shaping the wood, making a design or whatever, like a leg for a table or something.
Yeah.
It is called.
Engraving.
Embellish.
Not a router. Not a router. It is. God, dog. What
Carrie
is it
said
called?
router too. Let's see.
It is a wood lathe.
Ladle. No.
It's called a wood lathe.
Mm.
Wood rate. Okay.
Yeah, wood lathe. Lathe.
Lathe.
Lathe. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
You work with wood lathes? There, Brave.
Well, what I work with is I usually work with drills, drill presses, saws, or screwdrivers. Mostly is what I do. Or if I really need to do something, I'll use the shop bot or the laser cutter. But that's last resort. If you're not familiar with what a shop bot is, it's a giant robot, or it can be a small robot that essentially cuts and engraves designs out of wood.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Have you made any stuff there for your house?
No, but I have something that I did make on the shop bot. Let me see if I can pull it up to the camera. This is a Pokemon clock that I made, and the shop bot cut out the design, and then I painted it.
Okay, hold it up there. Hey, Sherry, can you put a big screen of him?
Oh yeah.
Get a better look.
Okay.
It's a
move it
Pokemon
just a
clock,
tiny
huh?
bit.
Right, but the
Move it a little closer. Oh, there it is.
Neat.
That's butter pea, or what do you call it?
It's a
The butterfly.
It's a Vivian. It's a bug and flying type Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But,
nice. And you make that?
I got the design off the internet, and the shop bot did the cutting. After I found the design, I put it through a program called VCarve, and then I sent it over to the shop bot, and the shop bot did it from there.
So you could get any design you're talking about and put it in that shop bot, and it'll make that design on a piece of wood.
You can get any design that you want to be cut out of wood, and you put it through VCarve, or you can take your own design and plug and run it through VCarve, which is a program, and then you send it over to the shop bot, and the shop bot can cut out that design out of wood depending on what it is. Like that was a clock. I could make like just like a birdhouse. I could make the various pieces for a birdhouse. I could make the various pieces for like a dollhouse. I could do anything on the shop bot.
Well, hey, well, look at that.
That is
Dot
cool.
does houses and stuff like that. Maybe you can make custom pieces for her houses and stuff like that. Now, if you were to think about it, you could probably even do something with Sherry's logo on one of those.
I could possibly make something on the shop bot with Sherry's logo if that's what Sherry wants me to do.
Dude, that would be awesome because I was thinking the same thing. I said, man, if I could get my logo, I mean, I've kind of like shelved that. I mean, if I were to get my logo, send it to him, he could get that done with that shop bot. Man, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
imagine how many people would want that hanging up in their reptile room. Look at like Ross Reptiles. That would be pretty cool. Or like Venom Wonderful.
Oh, Venom would be.
Shoot, that would be bad.
I want to make Venonomicon. Venonomicon. Yep.
Man, Gary was saying that he has all his woodworking tools he got from his grandfather. So I mean, the good thing about the older style tools is they're made very well. They're made very well compared to a lot of these tools that they have nowadays with, the metal's not that great or it breaks, whatever. I mean, usually everything's a lot heavier with those tools and made well.
So the difference is between the laser cutter and the shop bot is the laser cutter uses a lot thinner wood than the shop bot does. The shop bot uses thicker and heavier wood, but when I use a laser cutter, you don't just put wood and you cut out the design and that's it. You do like a test on that's not on the wood to see how it comes out, and then you do the wood, because if you just start blowing through the wood, it's kind of a waste. That's why you do it
now
on a test.
Does it now, Brave? Does it have to be wood?
It could be wood, like for the shop. It could be like very thin wood, or it could be cardstock paper. Are you familiar with cardstock paper? It's a very tough kind of paper.
Yeah.
I was wondering maybe something like would it do like a sheet of PVC, like maybe a 1/4-inch sheet of PVC?
I don't know if it could do PVC, but I know that it does wood and like very thin wood. The laser cutter does, and then I know that if what I'm doing is Sherry actually might like this. I'm building coaster holders right now for coasters, and I can engrave Sherry's design essentially on a coaster via laser cutter.
Dude,
so just imagine your design on a coaster. Like your
that would be awesome.
Oh, coaster on that you can put on the table type thing.
I could essentially make I could essentially take your logo and put it on a coaster, and then you could have your own coaster.
Now, you know what I would like? Maybe a coin style, like maybe the size of a chip, like a poker chip, with different initial on the inside. Maybe like an M for mating, and it'd have a hole in it to where I could put a little clip. So when I'm mating two snakes, I could go clip it on their tub.
Oh, that's cool.
One for eating, haven't eaten, or just different letters on there that mean different things. I wonder if he could do make the little wood chips like that, the little wood coins, the letter on them.
You could make my badges.
There you go. Well, I'm glad you spoke up there, Brave, because man, those are a lot of good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken and I have a request from somebody, Jerry, from the Checking In podcast. I've offered to make them something while I'm at the program. Do you want anything to be made? Do you want a coaster or do you want a clock? Or...
Dude, that would be nice to get a coaster with the logo on it.
I'd like a
Yeah.
coaster with Sherry's initials on it.
So you were saying about someone in the. Okay, my brain took everything in and then just tossed it right out my eyeballs.
Normal.
That's what it feels like. It feels like my eyes. Okay, could you repeat what you said about checking in?
So, there's a person on the Checking In podcast chat room that you know, and I've told that person that I'll make them something while I'm at the program out of wood and give it to them when I come to the Reptarium if I see them.
Nice. Who is that you told that to?
Where are you located, Brave?
I'm in Northern California. It was Clistia, Jerry. I told Clistia that I would make them something and bring it to the Reptarium and
Nice.
do kind of like a handoff.
Does she have a logo?
Who?
Clistia.
No, she doesn't. I think she goes by she. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But
I can make something for her.
yeah, you could make something for her if you really wanted to.
Hold on a second. Keep yakking. I'm gonna play. Clistia like. Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys. I'm glad I'm not playing video games right now because I have a Nintendo. Because I have the Nintendo Switch right now next to me, and I would be screaming if I was playing the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you gotta listen to me when I get stuck in a game.
Okay, so to be honest, I was so close to winning a Pokemon battle a few days ago. I think it was on Sunday. Yeah, it was on Sunday.
Pokemon Go?
I screamed F me insanely loud because I lost.
Okay.
So yeah, I got very into it. And when you lose, it's just very infuriating to me when I lose in a Pokemon game, even if I'm so close to winning.
I can understand that. I mean, ask Dorothy how it was like on Sunday when I couldn't get my sound working properly. I couldn't even get them to be able to hear my voice on the podcast I go to every second Sunday.
Yeah.
I couldn't be in the podcast
Hello,
because they couldn't hear me.
Oh,
And I
so
kept on playing with the darn thing to get it so they could hear me. Oh,
Yeah.
you should have heard me. That was about 2 hours of lovely language.
Yeah, the
I agree
F word
with you,
was
Jay.
said
Very well.
numerous times.
I'm artistic with it.
yeah, because I just screamed because I was screaming.
Oh, I'm artistic, believe me. The art to the way I say things is very different. Let me see. You said Clista?
Clistia.
Clistia.
I think that's how you say it.
Let's see. Well, that's how we'll say it right now, anyway.
I'm surprised because so many people have been to the Reptarium. I know Heidi's been, I know Clistia's been, I know Silvercash has been, but you haven't been yet, have you?
I'm in Canada.
I know, but
I'm way up.
I know, but you could go across the border into Michigan if you wanted to.
Okay. Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta is quite a bit away from the border.
Okay.
And quite, let me see.
Opposite side.
Is that where you live in
Hello,
Canada?
Roundup.
Or in Alberta?
Just like I'll show you.
Okay.
Mr. J says that he believes that you're due north of him, Sherry.
Okay. Don't turn off, you pain in the arse. Good. Is Solo still here? She loves it when I say pain in the arse.
No, she had to go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Okay.
But
Due north
also,
of you, maybe. Okay. It turned off again. Okay. You see here,
yes,
this is Vancouver.
yes,
BC, Vancouver's there, which is a little island over here. There's Alberta,
yeah.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, and Michigan is down here.
So you would have to go over like 3 different or 4 different parts of Canada just
I
get to
would-
the border.
Yeah, all the way over there just to get through here. Now, it took me 2.5 days on a bus to get from here to up here. 2.5 days straight. Oh, Dorothy's doing it.
Oh.
Come on.
Here's
Amy.
Edmonton.
You're cheating.
Yes,
You're
I
using a
know.
real map. Come on.
Edmonton, Calgary. There's Washington State. Here's Michigan.
Right, and this is where and you can come down.
Yeah, so Edmonton's here. This is where Sherry and I are from, and Sue right there. Sault Ste. Marie.
And Sault Ste. Marie.
And Sault Ste. Marie, yes.
And pull that in a bit again, Dot.
Okay.
We would have to go. Oh, where's okay from Sault Ste. Marie? Bring the map up a bit, please. No, oh, down. Sorry, wrong way. Okay, we would have to go. No, there. We'd have to go all the way to about here, because it's somewhere around here where the where it is.
Around the Kinross.
No, Pickford.
Rudyard. This area. Here.
Yeah, that's pretty quick, Mr. J. 32 Brutalis. And 1 Cottonmouth. Wow.
There is
Sec.
Chandelure. Here's Chandelure right there. Yes, Chandelure. Speed. Start training. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so that would be quite a
Quite a
Correct.
run.
That's right.
so yeah. Sault Ste. Marie from there to have driving, you'd have to go way up there and over to Thunder Bay area, and then one of these routes. However, this one would at least get you to Winnipeg. And then
Usually we have to
this
go
way.
through about 4 planes.
Well, depends.
Well, in Canada it's 2.
Yeah,
Because we have to. Where are you? Okay.
yeah, we'd have to fly from Edmonton to Toronto.
And then from Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie. So we go all the way past Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto. Then we catch a little plane to go from Toronto to Sault. Doesn't that sound like fun?
No.
Long with a fur.
Exactly. There's the boy.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't been to the reptarium.
This is one of the reasons.
Hey,
However, if we went that way, we could go all the way to Toronto and then the Toronto down to wherever in
Yes.
Michigan, which
You
is
ain't
not too
through
far
that.
from Niagara, I believe, actually. If I remember properly.
well, guys, it was very nice seeing you guys again and talking with you and chatting with you. But it's about time for me to go take a shower and lay it down.
Yeah, you're gonna be in class again tomorrow, huh?
Well, I'm going to tutoring tomorrow just so I could understand everything that I'm learning, so I could understand it well. And after that, I come home and I study more, which I was doing while I was on the when I was on the live
Yeah,
with you. I was still studying.
still studying
So,
and everything.
guys, with that being said, yeah, I will catch y'all later. I'll catch you on the next one, and hopefully, man, we can get Patrick up there too and stuff. Dot, it was nice seeing y'all again. Sherry, nice seeing you again. Nice meeting you, Brave. Mr.
later.
J, I will see y'all guys later. Mr.
Ozzy.
Gary,
Hey.
nice seeing you guys again. Roundup, y'all take care. Good night.
Good
Roundup
night.
time?
Hmm?
Oh, Tante is on. Oh. Oh, he's gone. Well, if you're in the chat for a moment there, thank you very much for coming to visit with us and everything.
And hope to
Roundup.
see you soon. See you soon.
There we go, Roundup. You can come on too if you like. It's been a while since I've seen you as well.
Yeah.
But I know you've been doing a lot of herping. Got to hear some more herping stories. I hope you haven't hurt yourself again. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm still here. I'm
I
still
know you're
here.
there, Frank.
I know.
Yeah, we see you there.
I know. I'm just over here because I'm checking my Pokemon right now on the Nintendo Switch. That's why I'm checking my Pokemon right now.
Okay, for Clifta,
Yeah. I
do we remember what her favorite critter is on the?
So I know Christia the best out of anybody in the chat room, including you, because I've had open conversations with her. She really likes tigers.
She really likes tigers.
Like that's her favorite tiger. Like that's her favorite animal other than reptiles is tigers. Like she loves tigers.
Okay, so if she likes tigers or loves tigers, what's the second animal she likes? Do you know?
No. I just know she likes reptiles, and I know she likes tigers.
Reptiles and tigers. Okay.
Reptiles and tigers. Yeah. Let's see here. Should I put in Graplocked or should I put in Galvantula? Yeah, I'm going to put in my Galvantula in for. Yeah. And I'm going to put Magnezone in for Salamence. Because I need a steel type. Sorry. I'm talking to myself right now because
you're doing a.
I'm playing my I put my Magnezone in, and I put in my Galvantula into my team or my party. Does anybody in the chat room other than me play Pokemon?
I play Pokemon Go.
I know, but I'm saying on the Nintendo Switch.
No, I don't have
Nintendo Switch.
I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
One of these days, you want me to show you all the different Pokemon I have on the and like my
One
party.
of these days.
Okay.
Not today.
I know. I know.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
How you guys
Just
doing?
sailing.
Doing okay. Sorta. Mostly. How about yourself? How's your arm?
It's back to normal.
Good.
It's back to normal. No issues. I've been fully released, fully cleared. and I've been maybe herping 5 times this year. I have not been out of a lot. I've not been out a
Oh, it's
lot.
only been 5. Okay. I know that you went with the guys on that ridge thing and was trying not to get bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a trip to Arizona that I'm trying to plan, get a handle on, things like that, and
Okay.
I'm just trying to get get things together. I'll say that.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Nice.
But what's going on with you guys?
Oh, we've just been doing the streams, trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done that I have to do.
I'm on my next kit.
You're always on your next kit.
Mhm.
Dorothy's so fast with those kits, it's ridiculous. It's been
Yeah,
very well.
I had like how many? 9 or 10 at the beginning of June.
Damn it.
I'm down to 3 that I have to do.
I think someone's losing his game.
Why did you hear me swear?
Oh, damn, it's a huge, horrible swear. It's one of the worst, you know.
Oh yes.
Right,
Oh,
Todd?
if you're using a ground type move on my blast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang, it's not even close. HE double hockey sticks? Oh, no, that's the worst one. HE double hockey sticks is the worst ones. The worst one. Gary's going to bed? Oh, crumb. Night, night, Gary.
Night,
Have
night,
a sleep.
Gary.
Okay.
So, what have I been missing while I've been away?
Not an awful lot, really. Just, let me see.
We got a new couch.
Oh, yes, we got a new
Well,
couch.
It's used, but it's new to us. And
Nice.
Puma loves it.
Oh, yeah, our Pumaraz loves it. Silly girl. Funny girl.
The other two enjoy it as well. Actually, both the girls are on the couch right now. And I think my boy is still on the chair behind me. Nice and comfy.
So they're having fun. Okay, close right down, you silly thing. Power
Yeah,
off.
so
Okay, thanks.
looking better back behind me.
So, the new couch has been an amusing factor because we had, when David put himself in he put himself in the bedroom and didn't come out when he had been exposed to COVID. So
Okay.
I had a mattress on the floor. Swearing contest, don't get me into one of those, Mr. J, please. Swearing contest would be fun for me.
Oh, yeah.
So we had the mattress there for me for sleeping on because, well, David had hid himself away for the COVID. And Fumaraz, she's our black and white kitty, would sleep with me. She liked that mattress. So Gordon went to bring the mattress downstairs, and she was holding on the side like this, trying to keep on it. So since he brought it down, we had put the blankets on Gordon's chair, his living room chair. So Pumaraz decided that was hers.
Okay.
Then when we took a couple of the softest blankets off of there, she went to Dorothy's Dorothy's desk, pushed everything out of one of the cubbyhole things. I mean, she just walked in behind and pushed them out. Decided that was her spot. And now we've got the couch, and she likes that. She's a funny cat.
See you later, Jellison.
See you later. Who? What? Where?
What? I'm talking to a Pokemon on the game right now. That's why I'm talking to myself.
Ah.
Can you tell we're related?
I can tell you guys are related. I'm just playing the Pokemon game.
No, just that Dorothy and I go at the same time.
At the same time.
Or close enough.
Close enough to the same time, yeah. We do that every so often. We'll just say the exact same thing at the exact same time.
In there. No, don't use Hurricane because that's not going to do anything. You're going to say. Use Hurricane.
So, what else?
Bye, Pelipper.
We've been having our streams with Michaela. She came back.
Bye, Pelipper.
She was away for a little bit.
Got a dreadnought. Yeah.
So, ouch, ouch, ouch.
And you're using Protect.
Dorothy's little how much?
Helmeted chameleon.
Little Emerald passed away.
Okay, do much. Not gonna do much.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, that was last week.
Like Monday or Tuesday. Monday.
But Santorma beside her, that's the
leopard
gecko. What else? A new expansion came out for Elder Scrolls Online.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a moment. No, I think you spoke to that one. I'm not sure. Oh no, you might not have been.
Okay, Dreadnought, you're rehealing yourself. Let's use Max Lightning. See ya! And I won.
Nice. You weren't here for Kobrinnik, were you? I think I told you about it though. I did another one of my little things with little bean thing, like for the happy birthday thing I did for you.
Yeah, I'll keep battling.
Yeah. Basically, it's so exactly exciting that you look just excited as I am about it.
Oh.
Not much. Oh, we did go to
Oh god.
we did go to Park. Share.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share something here.
Yeah.
It's in there. There. What's this one? Oh, that's a baby Monroe. That's not what I'm looking for.
Not gonna do much.
Mm.
Okay, maybe this one. There we go. Dorothy getting between Canadian geese and her babies.
Oh gosh.
We went to Harlech Park, which has a lot of Canadian geese,
A lot.
and we went there for Father's Day. Last year we went there for Father's Day. This year we did too. It was pretty nice.
Mhm.
And Dorothy is able to get right up to the geese, and the adults don't even go after her.
You can see how close I'm getting there.
See you later, Weavile.
I like the ones that get to about that point because they start to look like a Canadian goose, but they still have their little cuffs on.
Okay. 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 I'm I just exited. I just lost in the Pokemon battle, and I was gonna scream, but I'm not going to because there's other people here, and I feel like I don't need to scream right now.
Yeah, screaming might not be a nice thing there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
wait.
I hate and it's just the game that pisses me off. It's not. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know what you mean. When I was playing, what was it? What's this thing doing? Don't do that. Do what I want you to do. I shut you off. Haha. When I was playing Guild Wars 2. Okay, now it's gone. See, and this is the real reason you come up here, because you can be right with the excitement of Sherry being confused.
I came on here just for the sake of it for tonight. There
You
is
came on
also,
to hang out.
yeah, there is also a point where I'm going to start just bantering at some point, trying to make you laugh.
Todd,
Yes.
what makes me laugh?
I don't know. What does make you laugh?
I know what makes Sherry laugh.
What makes
Don't-
you laugh?
don't. It's just because you seemed like a little itty bitty prude, that's all.
No, I'm just saying the stuff. Like the last 2 times I've been on here, you've laughed.
I laugh at quite a few things.
I know. You laughed at the
A
genital.
bit about the pictures, yeah.
Yeah. You laughed insanely hard at that, and then you laughed at
That's
me
just because
getting
you
up,
seemed like a little prudent, and all of a sudden you came up with that. That was funny.
and then also when I told you that I got up to let my cat in, and I was in my underwear, you laughed.
Oh, right, because people saw you in the underwear because you were in a meeting or a
Zoom meeting. Yeah,
Zoom meeting.
yeah. I
Sorry,
could
that just makes me laugh because it's just embarrassing.
and yeah, that's what's made Sherry laugh so far.
Let me
So,
see.
so if I want to make sure you laugh, I need to show you all my underwear.
No, I don't know.
No, you just have to say it.
You'll just have to say no. Well, married. No, and then what makes Sherry laugh is just exists when I scream or when I yell or when I make a comment about something. It makes Sherry laugh. But I think the genital joke that I made a few weeks ago, well, I think that was the hardest.
That one hit me the most. That one.
That one made Sherry laugh the hardest and the most.
What a picture.
But yeah.
Let's see.
I did hear you laughing when I was screaming because I was playing my Pokemon game over here, and you could hear me.
What was that?
I did hear you laughing a little bit because I was playing my Pokemon game on the other side, and you guys could hear me screaming.
Oh yeah, it's kind of funny when you yell at your game. My friends laughed there. Oh, that's what it was. I was playing Guild Wars 2 with friends. We were in a dungeon. And I kept on getting stuck behind my one friend because we'd be running through this area that there'd be bees. And he never thought about the fact that he goes through the area, the bees start to follow him, but I'm going through after him, which means the bees are between him and myself, and he's telling me to go faster. And it's like, yeah, you want me to run into that. But my friend Chocolato, he teased me and would laugh every time I would go through something like that and growl and snarl at it. He thought it was great. Oh, it should be here. No. No. Oh, I did laugh at the mean-faced turtle lover, Lori. That was funny.
The mean-faced turtle lover what?
Lori Barchett. Someone called her a mean-faced turtle lover.
Okay.
I thought that was funny. I mean,
You need to be more. You need to be more descriptive on who that is, because some people might not know who that is besides you and I.
I know who that is.
Okay.
I don't.
Todd does not have a very nice sound to the voice when he says that.
I would say I am critical of the Barcheks to some degree. It doesn't mean I hate them or anything, but you know, is what it is.
Critical of them. Yeah, there's quite a few people who are critical of them. Lori's got buttons. Very quick to run buttons.
Well, I mean,
she can be nice. She is nice as well, but I would not like to accidentally hit one of her buttons. That's for darn sure.
I understand that.
You were going to say?
Me?
Yeah.
I was just Lori is Brian's wife, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just think the guy's done some things that don't sit well with me, but then again, I'm also kind of like, you know, the other part of it is you kind of get to this point where you're like, it's kind of like Nerd going after Derek's Reptiles a little while back. Do you remember that? It's kind of like you bash people, you kind of put more attention on them, you draw more people to them. And like Derek's channel grew to all that. Now, I wasn't critical of Derek for doing like feeding videos, but just some of the things that Brian has done is just like not stuff that I would do. And, you know, so I just kind of try to, I guess, leave it at that. If that makes sense.
Some of the things were very public.
Right.
And a lot of that was the vlogs and such too.
Right.
Um, and people, if you're in the limelight, people do have a tendency of going after you.
Right. That is true. That's one of those things where it's like, I was talking to Adventures with Squatchy, because he's one of the guys that I know that is kind of, you know, having some struggles with his channel, and he's kind of been, you know, what do I do? You know, hits me up for advice, and I told him, I said, dude, think about it like this. Okay, everybody wants to go on YouTube. Everybody wants to get monetized. I get it. But the more popular you become, the more crap you have to put up with, the more haters, the more trolls. And so I'm sitting there going, you know, that's kind of why I feel like I haven't really done a serious video. I did a live the other night, but I haven't done like a serious video in probably a couple of months, because I'm just like, you know, once my monetization on my one video got taken away, that was like taking away all of my monetization for that channel. So now I'm kind of like, I'm just not that motivated to make videos. It's like I'll make them when I want to make them. I'll see.
Well, also, it's hard to be motivated to make something when it's possibly going to be pulled away
Right.
because of an opinion, not
Right.
because of specifically the content. And it's not, it's very subjective, the way they choose.
Right. And it's just, you know, it's kind of like I was making some like fairly decent money from YouTube for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, okay, now, you know, it's like I was making, I'll say over $100 a month. I'll say that, which is what you need for a payout. And now it's like I'm like making $5 a month, but it's not increasing and it's going down. So I'm sitting there, do I go back to my old channel, Angry Atrox? You know, do I go back there and do I handle that? You know, it's just kind of catch-22 thing. And I
Yeah.
just kind of feel like, you know, I'm not really that motivated. What I've been doing is with my dog channel, I've been doing like a lot more, and even then my motivation suffered. But it's like when I make a dog video, I don't risk my life. When I film venomous snakes, I risk my life. Not really, because like I kind of know what I'm doing, but it's like,
But there's still always risk there.
yes, there is risk there, and it's like I was talking to Iron Dog the other night. I was like, dude, you know that last video I made that got 700 views, that like earned me 7 cents? Was that rattlesnake den in Lawton? You know, it was kind of along the lines of, you know, I drove 3.5 hours to get to the place to make that video.
Is that when you brought the new assistant, friend that was helping you?
I went there with snakes on the plains, and that's when we climbed up that hill with all the windmills.
Yeah.
All the wind farms. And
Right.
it was an epic video. Few people can ever get video like that, because we about had to hang off the side of a cliff while dodging rattlesnakes, because we were right in the middle of a den site.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, this is so much dadgum work. And then you see these 8-year-old girls making videos of themselves running into doors, and they're getting like 2 million views a video, and you're just like, eesh. Yeah, it's kind of like you kind of start thinking, I'm still going to always make reptile videos. That's never going to go away. But from the business standpoint, you kind of start factoring in, what is easier to do. The feeding videos have been wildly successful for people like Desert Wolf, Gator Pool Gators,
Hmm.
things like that. And so I'm kind of like, like it's kind of too late for me to do that kind of channel now. Like maybe I could shoot the video for it and release it in the future, but just it's kind of like, do I want to even mess with it? I'm just kind of in one of those blah kind of modes.
And I don't blame you because it is frustrating when you see that you do all this hard work, and it's hard work.
Hmm.
It can be dangerous. It can be very dangerous, and it's
Yeah,
artistic.
right.
And you put it together in a beautiful manner, and you're outdone by
Some kid that decides to put on a video of them.
running into a door.
Or twerking or something. It's
They
and
did.
so it's just kind of like I'm just kind of like, eesh, I'll make a video later at
Yeah.
some point. But I just kind of took the pressure off. And I've talked to other creators, like my buddy Dylan Young down in Chickasha, who's an incredible drone pilot and a technical wizard.
Okay.
He makes like a ton of like product reviews, drone tutorials, things like that. And
Mhm.
he's getting like some of his videos get 500,000 to 2-3 million views. And I'm like, Dylan, you're crazy. Why aren't you monetized? And he's just like, it's so much trouble to be monetized. And looking at that now after losing the monetization from a viral video, you're kind of like, yeah, this isn't worth it to put myself under the pressure. I'm just going to go back to doing it when I want to do it and doing it when I like it.
Mhm.
And that's just kind of where I've been at. That's kind of where I've not been around a whole lot lately. So
I can understand that.
yeah.
I just appreciate that you came over.
Well, I always enjoy being a guest on your show. It's always a fun time.
Mhm.
You go on later in the evening usually, which I did a live last night, and
You did a live last night.
yes,
I missed that.
on Roundup Rodeo, and it was just kind of like, this is what I'm up to. This is what I'm no longer caring about. Um, stuff like that. So you just kind of get to this spot where you're like, what do I do here? So you just get there, and tonight I'm deleting email, so it's a fun time.
The excitement. Uh, yeah.
Well, like I have to delete, like my Gmail is so full that like I have to delete like 3 emails to receive 1 email from someone, and it's just like, I just need to get this stuff saved to my hard drive and get it gone. And it's just part of my. I just haven't had a lot of motivation this year. I'll say that.
I've noticed that.
I've just been
And I
like,
try to make you smile more.
right, but it's like when YouTube quits being fun, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Your channel suffers. What you put into your channel suffers. And I was listening to a YouTube coach. I may have told you guys this before. His name's Roberto Blake, and he's like a professional certified YouTube coach. And he said something that has just been eating and gnawing at me for a long time. He said, cut down the quality of your videos if that means you can go to uploading twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of thought that just makes no sense to me, because why would you cut down the quality? And
Well, you believe in quality, so it's kind of hard to.
Right.
kind of like when you're told you be good and you will make it someday type of thing. And you realize that the ones who are not being good are the ones who are making it.
Exactly.
And you have to do 5 times as hard just to get anywhere close to where they've got.
Right. And like I like making field herp videos. I mean, I do have captive reptiles. I could make feeding videos. But I also think that like if I did that and started uploading those to my channels that are field herping centered, I would actually turn off a lot of people because a lot of people don't come to my channel for that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's just kind of just been thinking a lot. And really, I tell you, the other thing is we opened our swimming pool, and I'm in the swimming pool twice a day. You know, me and the wife are having a lot of fun with that. I'll say that and kind of leave it there.
Boom, chicka boom.
Yep. But yeah, we're out in the woods. There's no one around. You know, read between the lines is what it is. And
You're enjoying yourself, which is great.
yes, it's kind of just been good to have some downtime because you know, downtime helps you reassess things. And I kind of came to the conclusion that I'd rather put out 6 to 12 high quality videos a year with a lot of finds than breaking up each herping trip into 2 or 3 videos to try to do a weekly or bi-weekly release. You know, so that's just kind of, you know, where I'm at. And I've kind of been focusing on my dog channel because he's showing some signs of hearing loss and vision problems, and he's getting up there. So like I do kind of want to make
What, 13 or 14 now?
No, he's 10.
10, okay.
But Boston Terriers, that's getting up there for that breed. So it's kind of like, you know, you want to he's kind of taken over my life, and so I just want to get videos made of him while he's here. It's like snakes will be there next year, and there will be a big rush in the fall. If we make this trip to Arizona happen, it's going to be really amazing because we're going to hit there right after the monsoons, which is kind of hard to predict, but that's when everything comes out. So I don't know that I'm going to make it. I don't, but if I can, it's going to be a lot of stuff I don't normally get to see. I'll say that.
That's good.
Yeah. Let me go get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay, go for it. Dang. We apparently have 2 people in the chat.
Yep.
Did I tell Isaiah we were on?
I'm sorry, I was just dying laughing just a second ago. I was listening to a podcast in the background, and I was dying laughing.
You're dying laughing about what?
So I had it myself muted because I didn't want to hear you guys because I didn't want to be laughing. But I was laughing at a podcast I was listening to in the background. Yeah, I was laughing.
I see.
So can I say what I was laughing about?
Hey, Michael.
Are you talking?
What were you laughing?
So the podcast I was listening to a guy who was on the podcast. He's talking about how he was in Spanish class in 8th grade, and he told the teacher in Spanish could he go to the bathroom because he had an incredibly large boner, and he had to tell the teacher in Spanish class that he had a boner so he could go to the bathroom, and that's what was making me laugh.
Ah,
That's what was making me laugh.
then we're. Not because it doesn't work. Pull back a bit.
Who?
You. Back a bit.
Why are you gonna ask me questions now?
No. Look forward.
Yeah.
There we go. I was going to do this for Michaela, but since... Poor Isaiah, I keep on working on his... brain work. I'm doing a...
Something or other.
I'm doing a logo for Isaiah. And every time I get it to a point where I'm starting to like it, something happens that it doesn't look good anymore. It's like, hack. What do you do now? It's just, yeah. I tend to, I can do that. Okay, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Could you take your glasses off and look straight at the camera, please? Yes. Yes. That's good. One more, please.
What?
Perfect. Thank you.
Like, now can you guys hear me laughing?
Oh, there it goes. That's okay. Now.
Wait, so can you guys hear me laughing? Because I'm laughing right now.
I
A little
can.
bit.
Yeah, we've been hearing you laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, the joke that was on my podcast is making me laugh super hard because I understand.
Mhm.
Oh man. That's so funny. That joke was just so funny.
You should listen to the podcast that I am on. They are rude, crude, and hilarious.
Yeah.
Like whose?
Huh?
I said like whose?
Well, she used to listen to the Choices podcast, and that was rude, cruel, and kind of racy, and also kind of sexist. But I thought that was funny.
We were talking about, we had one where part of it was about books that were about, the ones where they have werewolves and were this, and they even have were Tyrannosaurus Rexes and stuff like that.
Right.
So we were making jokes about the reason Tyrannosaurus Rex was supposed to be really nasty, and that's because his arms were too small to do anything. So that's why he was angry all the time, right?
That'd make me mad too.
Yep. So, yeah, we've been pretty racy.
You're not going to
Rudy
upset.
Rude.
You're not going to upset me none. I'll say that.
Nope. But some of them are good. They started out when I started out with them. I didn't realize exactly what it was, and at first it was like some of this. So Brian got me to read this part. Um, you have each section with a reference, and this one is basically
What time is it?
it is time for the dumbass and who would it be? Whatever's masturbation moment brought to you by the dumbass media empire.
Empire.
And of course, Brian takes that and goes, Empire, Empire, Empire. So that's one of the sections, literally. Ian and Dumbass's
Yeah.
masturbation moment. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So he started me saying that, and I did that. And then about a month or two ago, there was this section about what was it? A section about how people turning on other people or something. And I read this section in a very sexy voice. It was really, really an interesting story all about this woman and, Harlequin by romance. And they're like, we didn't know you could do that, Sherry. But, yeah, that was funny. But, yeah, I have to do something about my sound thing here. Because my microphone's not working properly anymore. And this Sunday, I could not for the life of me get either this microphone or the other microphone working.
Can I say what's making me laugh about what they're talking about, or should I wait a second? Are you finished up?
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Just enough for me to say that it was about, like I said, about 2 hours of swearing. Artistic swearing.
Artistic swearing.
Yep. It's artistic. Because I couldn't get onto the podcast at all for as long as it was on. And then Germ, that's Dorothy's and my cousin, Germuk, he was teasing around going, well, it's too bad that Sherry's not on, that Madcat is not on the stream with us today, because she would be able to tell her side of women's, how women think about this kind of thing. It's like, shut up, Germ.
So did Dot hear you screaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes?
I wasn't screaming.
Yeah.
I was swearing. Swearing does not
Exactly.
mean screaming.
There's a difference.
Yes.
There's
With
a
my
huge
swearing, it's
difference.
growling.
But I mean, were you just swearing for 2 hours and 30 minutes because you couldn't get on?
Because I was trying to make it work, and it would not work, and it pissed me off. And then it wouldn't work again when I did something again, which used to work, but doesn't work anymore. Or it didn't work this time, and it peed me off. So I growled and snarled and freaking back and real swears too. But if I had a thought of it, I would have taken out my little voice thingy and turned that on and just taped it all and sent it to guys, because they would have loved that. But the podcast is called The Amateur Skeptics. Do. I have actually. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on a sec. Do.
Ugh.
Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Da. What is that? Apparently, it was not what I was looking for. But anyway.
Yeah. So is it? So does Dot listen to the podcast that you listen to?
What? Do I what?
Do you listen to the podcast that Sherry listens to?
That she's in? No. I was on one of them, but
Headphones did it in your head.
I had that divot in my hand for a long time, Rob. Probably where they used to hit me with the big
Oh, look.
holes.
This is getting
Yeah,
weird.
I really don't bother listening to them. I hear her, and it's like, okay, they must be talking about something rather interesting. But other than that, I don't
That's
I
not
don't bother
interesting.
with them.
You don't bother. Feel loved. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that? Just in the camera frame, that was rubbing your head.
Over here? That's
Yeah.
my husband, David.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. Um,
Well, I'm gonna get off here pretty soon because it's late.
and you're bored?
I'm not bored. I was cracking up to a podcast in the background.
Oh, you want to listen to the podcast?
No, I wasn't. No, I was. No, while you guys were talking, I was cracking up listening to a podcast.
So you weren't cracking up about us.
No, I was cracking up because of the podcast that was playing in the background.
So you appreciated that podcast a lot more than us.
Because you guys were talking, so I was cracking up to the
Well,
podcast.
yes, we were talking.
I know, but I wasn't.
We were amusing ourselves. Apparently, we didn't amuse you.
I know because I was dying laughing because of the podcast that was going on in the
That's right,
background.
right. I know.
Makes us feel real loved.
Yes, we feel real loved.
Yeah, so anyhow, they're talking about like car motors and whatnot, and that was just making me die of laughing.
Oh, yes, car motors are exciting.
No,
funny.
no,
They're funnier than us.
no. What they were talking about is there like how there's nothing really attractive about like in the
Well,
sense
that's why they
of,
always
like,
put a woman near a car.
yeah, that's what
Because
I'm.
the car's not really as sexy.
Yeah, that's what they were
But some
talking
people actually
about.
believe that the cars are sexier than the woman.
Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, that's what they were talking about. It was like,
Right,
Yeah,
so they were
yeah.
more interesting than we were.
during that time, yes, yes, because they were talking about how. Because they were talking about how like when you see like a girl car a mechanic working on a car, how that's not very sexy that she's working on a car.
Uh-huh. So,
Like,
so you've come up here to listen to the podcast because we're not as funny to you.
I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing because of the StreamYard because I'm on here. I was laughing because the podcast was going on in the background.
Well, yeah, but you were up here listening to a podcast, finding the podcast more funny than us.
Because
Well,
you
you're
guys,
when you're in the stream with us.
because you guys haven't made me laugh that hard. The podcast wasn't making me laugh.
Then why are you up here?
Because Stella was on here and Stella wanted to see me, of course, and then also I just hung out.
I see. I feel more loved. So you come up here just to make Solo happy.
Because Stella asks when I come on here.
Right.
So you come out to make Solo happy, and we don't make you happy.
You always make me happy, Sherry.
I know you are always a person who makes me happy too. I mean, being on the same birthday, hey, perfect friendship.
And I'm sitting here trying to figure out the comment about like why you need to stick a girl in your car to like make it more interesting, because it's like, how are you going to pick up other women if you've got some chick in your car?
Exactly. And that chick is probably, someone you're nowhere near interested in because
Howdy,
she
Fungus
might be
Queen.
hey, Fungus Queen.
Hey, Fungus Queen. No, you can be interested in the chick. It's just you.
Are
You know,
interested in other chicks too.
right? So
That's
it's
why
like,
you bring your dog along.
well, there's that.
Don't bring another chick. You bring a dog.
Exactly. Dogs like women are
Chick
just
magnet.
like,
Chick magnet.
oh my god, he looks like a psycho killer, but he's got such a cute dog. He's got to be a nice guy. And I'm sitting there going, well, I mean, I'm not a psycho killer. I mean, I may be a killer, but I'm not psycho.
It's just Max in the back of the vehicle. That's all.
Hey, I killed 35 mice tonight. You need to think about that. So.
Oh yes. You are a murderer of mice.
Yeah, I remember when I was working at the Tulsa Zoo. The reptile curator there, her name was Linda, and she was really kind of an odd duck, but she had a really twisted sense of humor. And she said, "I'm afraid I'm going to die, and I'm going to go to heaven, and God's going to be a rat." And like,
that's painful.
And I'm like, and at that point, I'm like struck down to eternal damnation. I was like, well, we probably all are at that point, sweetie.
That's a good question, Fungus.
That's the question.
What's the question?
What would they feed you to? I mean,
Fungus wants to know what did I walk into. Well, I was dying laughing about like my mechanic girls and how when they're working on mechanic cars.
He wasn't laughing at us. He was listening to something else while he's on here.
He wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was paying attention to something else and not to us.
I know, but
which is sad because I mean you're up here. Why are you paying attention to something other than us? I mean we're important, aren't we? Oh,
yeah.
No, that's not important, Todd.
You all are always important to me. So
I know. That makes it all feel much better. I mean, I don't need him to be. That's right. I don't need confirmation from him that I'm important.
That you do not. I mean, though. I mean, you never know, though.
You don't. He's watching something else again.
Mm-hmm. And completely ignoring us.
Completely. How can we get his full attention? Do you have any fun questions to ask him, Todd? I'm quite sure you come up with something.
Let's see. Okay. Brave.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little blunt. Going to be a little filled with candor. I don't want the specific date, but I want the time frame. When was the last time you made love to a woman?
I've never made love to a woman.
I think I did back in '97 or something.
Well, at the high school that I went to, they had like these stripper platforms where you could get up and dance on, and people were making love during on the platforms at the dance.
I went to the damn wrong high school.
Were they making love, or no kidding? Were they making love, or were they just fucking like bunnies?
People were making love.
And then my wife of 6 years tells me I know absolutely nothing about making love. I'm like, okay, thanks.
I feel like when it comes to making love, you kind of have to warm up to it. Because you're
How
about
do you
to
know?
put you know what into her, you know what, and you kind of have to get her familiar with that.
Okay, log out and change your name to Brave New Romeo.
I feel like that if you just show your dick to a random to a woman and you're like, hey, you may get this in a little while. Getting her warmed up to it is a good way.
Then you just chop it up, put it into a salad, and feed it to a bearded dragon.
I know, but I feel like when you're dating a woman and you're ready to make love to her, you'll get her used to your dick. Like you show her your dick, you're like, hey, yeah, this is gonna go in you in a little while, you know.
On that subject, Sherry, you've got pics in your inbox. I came through for you.
Nice.
Tonight I lose like 200 subscribers. Just
What do
Yeah,
you
we
think?
still have
Okay,
to get to 300.
okay, Todd, I have a question for you. What is it okay for a man to show their girl or their woman like body parts or like nudes or like when in the relationship between them and the man and the woman, is it okay to show like nudes and body parts and whatnot?
Okay, why is it okay for the man to show the woman like pictures? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, do you think women don't take those same kinds of pictures and send them to us?
I think that
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do probably. They do.
And you know why? Because when you get to my age, hell, everyone's too broken down, tired, and old to actually get busy. So you just like take the pictures and send them back and forth to each other. This is what you got to look forward to past 50, bud.
All right, but if you send a dick, all right, but if you're a 50-year-old sending a dick pic to you, then it's not so weird because they've already kind of seen it already, so it's not weird.
Yeah, but it can set the tone for something later. And if you don't fall asleep or end up in some jacked up podcast, I mean, you know, boom, boom, it may happen, you know.
And if it doesn't get put in a salad and given to a bearded dragon, then it's even better.
What y'all cover on the podcast last night? Feeding human sex organs to bearded dragons. We got the idea from Barchuk.
For the yeah. Feeding dicks.
Well, it's getting late, so I'm going to jump off here right now.
Salad.
Yeah, I think I'm
We're not
going
as
to
much
as
fun
well.
for you anymore.
What?
Two bearded dragons. Okay. You know, I have to look that up.
What? So you want to give this to a bearded dragon and see if they like it or not?
No, I have to look it up because if I can find it online, I can actually use it on the Amateur Skeptic podcast.
Yeah, you can talk about
I
getting
do have a section I'm doing about how people get killed by animals. I'm. Okay, I have to look that up too. Anyway.
See, Todd, now Sherry's laughing.
Mm-hmm. I'm noticing.
Because she's laughing.
Matter of fact, it's got me so upset. I'm gonna have to like do another gummy.
Oh, you got special gummies?
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't have any special gummies right now.
May have to go free handle some rattlesnakes after this.
Double vision? Whee!
Well, I tell you, did you guys see my last video herping with Rob from Kings of Pain?
Not yet. What did you do?
Okay, there's this guy, and like he hits me up on Instagram. I don't know him from Adam, and he's like, man, hey, I'm gonna be back. I'm going to be back in Oklahoma this on this date. And like I have no idea the guy has a TV show on the History Channel. It's called Kings of Pain. What they do is they get bit by everything venomous, tarantulas, centipedes. They did a rattlesnake one time. They have like a doctor on site. And the guy's just a normal like Joe who wanted to go herping and wanted me to help him get some of his targets. We totally missed out on the targets, but we found plenty of other things. But he goes by Caveman Rob Alevo or something like that.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay. The guy like lives like, or he grew up like a town over from me, and I don't know this guy. He's just like in my Instagram box. Would you take me herping with you? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like looking at his profile. It's like, oh wow, you've got like 10,000 followers. Wow, you've got a TV show. Wow, this is interesting. But it was a great herping trip. We found a lot of really cool things. Cottonmouths, pygmies, racers. Dude shot up a tree after a racer. It's pretty phenomenal. He didn't want me to put the video of that out because he's like, everybody will, oh, you're harassing the animal or something. It's like, well, the animal climbed up the tree. If we're trying to catch the animal, I mean, you got to climb up the tree, and I'm too fat and old to do it. So
someone else has got to do it. You just get to go, wow, he's fast.
Right. But so anyway, I start watching this guy's show, and now it's like I'm hooked on it. Because it's him and Adam Thorne, and they'll like, and Dr. Ben Abo, who is actually like a very credible guy in the venom research field. Yeah. And they'll like take like an orange baboon tarantula, and one of them will hold it and he'll stick it on the other one's arm and jack with it until it bites him. And man, it's some Coyote Peterson redneck BS, but it's entertaining and it's educational. And a lot of people say it's not educational, but when they do the deep dive down into the science of how the venom works, how stuff like that works, it's I can see where he could make an argument for doing that show.
That's an excellent argument. I mean, that's a lot of study that they're doing to find out. When you find out where the triggers are and how it works, then you're able to counteract it. And the only way to do that is to actually do that.
I didn't ask him if it had any effect on his bedroom performance or anything like that. I didn't get too personal because first time herping with the guy, that'll be the second time.
Okay, I'm half asleep, so I'm gonna get off, and I'll see you guys later.
I'm probably gonna jump off here too now. I've been on here for
Sherry, we're gonna be alone. Room for two.
We can talk. We're gonna talk.
You two talk.
Or Brave. I mean, he's gonna miss out off a lot of fun.
This is true. Fungus Queen, come on! Someone drop the link. Get Fungus Queen on here.
That's right. Fungus Queen needs to come on in.
Yes, do that.
I haven't had
night, night, everyone.
See you, Dorothy.
Night, Dot.
Hi, Eric.
Hey. Think of it this way. He was saying that he was listening to a podcast while he's up here. I have got to terrorize.
Right, you do.
I mean, there's nothing about it. That deserves a good terrorization. And saying, oh yeah, I'd come up because Solo likes to see me on here. That also deserves a good terrorization. So if he wants to come on here and be on here for whatever other reason, I'm going to terrorize him.
Does he have like a thing for Solo or something?
Yeah. He says she can't have him till after university, though.
Ah.
Okay, what is this? We've got is that a card? Fuck you, Joker King.
What
wow.
happened?
That's what she's saying to him.
Fungus is scared. Don't be saying my name when you guys are talking about all that weird stuff. Okay, Eric B. What the hell are you going to do about it?
Come on, Eric. Come on. Come on. We hear you. Come on.
I'm half stoned on these damn gummies. I'm not going to be making sense a half hour from now.
That's okay. We'll make it into some kind of sense.
Sherry's getting pics in her inbox for me. I mean, you know.
In my Instagram inbox?
Look at it. She's going to check it. I'm joking. I was just giving you a hard time, Sherry.
Oh, come on. You're fun with that.
Well, I mean, I can get some. I can. Hang on. Dadgum flashing on. Hang on.
Oh, Eric's putting the cobras away.
Batteries may be dead.
Oh, son of a gun.
Yeah, Eric, how are the cobras? Eric, tell us how the cobras are.
Yes, Eric. We want to know about the cobras. Well, we are just being crazy tonight.
This is true, we are.
Oh, well, that's good.
Needs another gummy.
Oh, yes, I gotta work on that too. Gotta show you guys how this works.
Big ones. How are the cobras? Are they big? Haven't gotten them out yet, just home.
And that big of a lens.
No. Well, it's a macro lens. Those things are big.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let's get the figure out here. Eight or three. Albino is a baby and baby.
Night, all. Night, charm.
Night, dot. Sleep well. That's female. That's not a male. Come on. Give me what I asked for, not what you decide all of a sudden. Stupid machine. No gunner's not right. Not right. Not right. Not right. That's closer. Yeah, it's a bit closer. Let's see. That's a Genesis 8. Closer to the face type. The others are too long and thin. Where's there another one? No. Too young. Okay, that one has a. What's that on there? Okay, it is showing up. Okay. Genesis 8. See, I have a tendency, I always make sure that what I'm calling up on the machine here is going to be the right type. Nice. Come on, don't do the not responding bullshit. Okay, there we go. Closer. Good. Face. Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. First thing, I've got to give him underwear because people get a little grumpy. Boxer shorts, that'll do. Okay.
Hey, it's Pride Month. It don't matter.
Because pride doesn't matter whether they have boxers or briefs.
Well, that too.
Okay, now it has to go over to man. Where is it? Where to put that? I have a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I get lost. Okay. I'll use this one. Do.
Sherry, just to let you know, if I cut out, my battery's going to die. So,
Okie dokies.
I bet you I've got about 10, 15 more minutes.
Okay. Thank you for getting me. Oops. There we go. Now, back to here. Make a road trip.
Yeah, I was going to say, Eastern Diamondbacks are hard to find. Sometimes Repticon in South Carolina will have some, but they're kind of hard to find. They're a pretty rare animal. Not saying it's impossible; it's just not common.
Didn't they do some kind of attempt to smash those ones out or something?
Yeah, there were a lot of southeastern rattlesnake roundups at one time. Today, there's only like at one left. There's just people have lost interest in hunting them, and they're being considered for endangered species listings, which means it'll be hard to get a hold of them legally, ethically. But I had an old friend of mine actually passed away from complications from a bite from one of them.
Oh.
He was already having problems with his kidneys. He was on dialysis and he was diabetic. And then he got tagged by like an Eastern Diamondback, and it like just totally wiped out the rest of his kidneys.
Oh. Ouch.
And he was maybe made it a year after that, and just.
Hey, KY.
Hey, KY. Thanks for the stickers, KY. I appreciate it.
That's another thing that I have to work on. I'm gonna do that after I show you what I do here. Okay. Daz has something now called face transfer, which is pretty
Is that why you wanted the picture of my face without the glasses?
Yep.
Okay, this is all coming together for me now. You're gonna just like give me muscles if you wind up like making something with my face on it. Cut out the 400 pounds of unnecessary fat.
You're not 400 pounds.
No, I'm not, but
Okay. Oh, cancel that. Mail.
I'm going to cut out right about the time you get this made, and it's going to piss me off. I'll have to go back and watch it tomorrow.
Okay. Oh. Didn't do too bad.
The
A little work.
that looks like a morph between like me and Derek or something.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, if she wants to print out a 3D image of me, more power to her. That's why I sent her the other pics for anatomical correctness.
Okay. The nose isn't quite right because you've got that little bit in there. Let's work with the skin first. Is that good enough for muscles or more?
Nah, that's good enough.
Okay.
If you give me any more, people will be starting to call me, asking me to help them move and stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's see. Masculine. Let's see. Let's see what his morphs come around for. Oh, no. Oh, that's maps. Good. See, I just maps and morphs are two different things. Maps mean you get this good color. Morphs means that you get the no, that does not work at all.
If you give it some hair and a beard, it might. Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Not quite. Oh, don't do the not responding bull on me. Okay. No, Floyd is too. He's too bright, light. He's too light. Might be. No, that's not the right skin tone. Okay. Try keying skin tone to see if that's close. Nope. That's a vampire.
That'll be me another month in the pool.
Possibly. Lucas. Nope. I have to fix the face. Definitely. I want to get the skin tone first.
Yeah, it's like I've got this thing on the inside of my head where like Eric hit me with a hammer in a bad prison fight or something.
Yeah. Let's try another one. It's not too bad. But... Okay. Come on, skin tone. Whoa! Put that back. arse thing. Okay. Masculine again. Should I go for Irie? Irie's actually been working. Damn. Not clan. I have brothers. Floyd. No. Kieran. Gunner. Carl.
Was a great movie. KY was a great movie.
Shawshank Redemption. Oh wow, that is way too right. Okay, that's Scar. That's Shane. Turn up. Brute. It's still too late. Damn it, guys. Needs to be a little redder, as if he's been laughing. Oh, that reminds me of the Munsters. Use the roof. Let's try that. Okay, at some point I'm just going to masculine. Baffle? No. Okay, let's find Scar here. Scar. His color. His color's not too bad. Eyes. Okay, eyebrows, good. Okay. I like the color of his eyes. Ah, okay. Shaping. Now, head. Oh, you dropped. The more you know. Yeah. When lazy program. Okay. I hear a return. Just a moment, be right there. Open that. Good. Oh my gosh, brave! You've been brave enough to return.
Yeah, I'm just coming back on here to talk to you for a little while.
Oh? To talk to me for a while?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you surprised?
No.
There you go.
See?
There you go.
I just need to terrorize. It's a rule.
Yep.
Hey, Area 51.
Hey, Area 51, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. Todd just accidentally dropped.
Oh, okay. Is he going to get back on?
His phone ran out of juice, so his phone has been talking to Benjamin's phone. So they've got this ruling that they have to sometimes just stopped in to say hello, eh?
Me?
Thank you for doing so. I love it when people come around to visit. Even if it's for a few moments, I don't care. Still
Yeah.
came to me.
Yeah, well, I was cracking up earlier about that podcast. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was the podcast live?
Sometimes I have it live, sometimes I don't have it live. I don't listen to it live because I'm not awake at that time.
Okay, so it's already been.
Yeah, they pre-recorded it ahead of time and then they post it on their YouTube channel.
Okay, first thing, let's go with the face and see the face angle tilt.
So I noticed you weren't in the checking in podcast chat room on Saturday when Ozzy
No,
was.
I missed it on Saturday. What were we doing on Saturday? We had something that we were doing. What was it?
Okay, because it was a really early podcast. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, and I was like, and I
Oh, man, that's
yeah, it's early. It's an early podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, so if it was 10 in the morning for you, it would have been. Okay, see you, Fungus Queen. Thank you for showing up, and now. You're running too, Todd, or are you just saying see you laters to her? Oh, I never know. I never know. Okay. Oh, them's leaving, not you. Okay. Later, who's leaving? Because I just can't catch who's what where. As per normal, everyone knows I'm crazy. Okay. Tilt this way.
But besides, so I talked to, so I did a bucket list on Heidi's Facebook post.
Okay.
So get this. So like one of my things, so like, so you're aware of Heidi, right? And you know who she is, right?
Yeah. I don't have her Facebook thing though.
Okay, I could send it to you if you want me to. It's just
Sure.
it's just her name. It's Heidi Pfeiffer, I think is how you say it. But so like
Yeah.
so I said on my bucket list, like I want to go to Australia, I want to go to South Africa, I want to meet Brian, I want to meet Jay, I want to meet Anthony, I also want to meet what's her name that I was talking about earlier, and then I sent it. Well, Heidi replied, "I hope meeting me is on that bucket list as well." And I didn't put Heidi's name on my bucket list on the initial response.
Right.
So she sent. So she replied and said, "I hope meeting me is on that bucket list as well." And then it's an emoji, and it's like the eyes are closed and the tongue is sticking out. So I went back and I fixed it. There's a lot of people I want to meet from the chat room on the Checking In podcast.
I know there's so many fun people, nice people, and it's just I mean, it's like the fam here, you know, it's just so many people that you'd love to meet, you know, you'd never be able to meet them all and everything, but you'd love to anyway.
Right. I know that who is it that goes quite frequently to the Reptarium? I know Potterhead goes through it quite frequently. I know Tiffany goes quite frequently, and I know Clistia goes quite frequently to the Reptarium. But I don't think Amber's ever gone. I know you haven't gone. There's a lot of people that haven't gone to the Reptarium from the chat room.
Yeah, it's just well, sometimes you just can't. I mean, it's just hard to get the money to go, let alone to go.
Right. What is that? Oh, so but besides you and like other than you, Heidi and Cristia and Amber, I pretty much know stuff that a lot of people don't know about you guys from the chat room.
Oh. That's the other one area. Just okay, KY, you have a good time. Take care. Good time at work. Okay, you have a livable time at work.
Sorry to hear that, area 51, that you're poor just to go to Reptile Expos. I'm sorry to hear that. There's a place over in the East Bay in Northern California where I went a lot, and they have like it's like a pet shop, but everything behind the cages are for sale. So you can look at animals for sale, but you can also buy them. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep. I took a nap earlier.
Naps help. I wasn't going to come on tonight, but some people asked.
I thought Michaela was supposed to go live today.
Well, our Mad Chat group was supposed to.
I know, but you usually go live on Wednesdays.
We were going live on Wednesdays, but there's a technicality sometimes with other people. So we decided to go on upper volume.
Okay, so one of the people that I battled in the battle tower on Pokemon Sword, then they had a Weavile, right? I don't know if you know what a Weavile is.
Yep,
It's a
I've seen them.
So they had Weavile, and I had Chandelure, and my Chandelure is a fire and ghost type Pokemon. And the Weavile did a throat chop, and I got so pissed because I had the advantage. Man.
You're lucky.
Yeah. No, but it was a one-hit KO. The throat chop made contact. Cat, there's no there. There's nothing there. Hey, calm down. Calm down. It's getting hyper. You need to go outside. Yeah, take it easy. Going for a hike tomorrow again.
Oh yeah.
Getting back to I'm very outdoor oriented.
I used to be, but don't have anywhere really to be heavily outdoors orientated. I mean, we could go to. Dave and I would like to go camping for our anniversary, but that's
and yes, it is a Corviknight, and I'm putting in my Chandelure, and yeah. There's Corviknight. Do you know what a Corviknight is?
Isn't that the puffy smoky one?
A Corviknight is the main bird Pokemon. It's the final evolution of the main bird Pokemon from the Galar region. It's like a giant crow.
Okay.
And I'm in a max raid battle right now against one, and it's been it's just kicking its butt. Now it's paralyzed.
Oops. Oh well.
Well, so you're using max airstream. Cool. If you don't mind me asking, how did you meet your husband exactly?
That's an interesting question. Interesting thing, actually. I had just a second. I'm gonna save this first because I'm gonna actually take that down. Okay.
Speaking of Corviknight,
Hmm?
No, I'm just saying to the game that there's a. I just got out of a max raid battle with a Corviknight, and there's one right here.
I came from Sault Ste. Marie, moved all the way out here to Alberta. It took 2.5 days on a bus. The bus stopped once for half an hour or an hour. I don't remember exactly. And it was after I'd gone with some friends drinking. They wanted to see how drunk they could get me. And all night long they were, giving me alcohol. They even found $50 on the floor and was able to get me a drink called gasoline. Didn't bother me at all. And I came out here, and I was going to live with my friends Kurt and Gordon, because there was our friend's room was open because she was staying in Sault Ste. Marie for a while. So I had her room, and I came in on a Tuesday, I believe, and the guys were having a GURP campaign. They were going to play GURPS on the Friday. Do you know what GURPS is?
No.
General Universal Role-Playing System, which is just a role-playing game. They were doing Star Trek GURPS at the time, and David was running the game. So he was the game master. When I first came out here and Kurt was showing me some pictures, he said, "I don't want you dating any of my friends." Like, really? You're going to give me this kind of BS? Plus, why would I want to go out with any of your geeky friends, right? So Friday came along. I said hi to all the guys, and then David walked in the room and said, "Howdy, salutations, and hello." And that was it. The guy said it was kind of like a lightning strike.
And that's when you met your husband?
That's when I first met my husband. He was running a game.
Was it an instant? And was it just an instant, like he's the one?
No, it was just we wanted to be around each other. That was all there was to it. And then there's this thing here called Heritage Days. And I wasn't going to go to it, but then Kurt said, "Well, David's going to be there." So I went, and we stuck together all the time that we were there. And the others abandoned us, just left us together. Yeah, it was just, I don't know what it was. It just was. And we weirdly started dating, and yeah. David uses the reference of I chased her until she caught me. So, yeah.
Interesting.
But, yeah, 5 years, let's see. Was it 2 years or 3? I think about 2 years after we first met, we moved in with each other. And 3 years after that, we were married. So I moved out here in 93. And we got married in 98.
So pretty recent.
5 years. We dated before getting married. Well, 3 of them we were living together beforehand, so
There you go.
yep. And 2 weeks before we got married, my brother died in a fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I had to go all the way to Sault Ste. Marie and back because of that.
Oh, it's a gastrodon in the water. Sorry, I'm playing my game while I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you're talking to me at the same time, which is okay.
I know, because before,
You weren't.
I know. And I was just cracking up because I was listening to a podcast, and yeah.
Yeah. Understood. But I'm going to do a few things, and I'm going to actually stop the podcast here, even though there's 3 people in here and all. I just want to get a couple things done, then go to bed.
You're a night owl.
Huh?
I thought you were a night owl, like you didn't go to bed very often.
I don't what very often?
I thought you were a night owl, that you were awake a lot.
Oh yeah, I am. It's just tonight I don't want to be. But I possibly will be, because that's the way it goes with me. Just because I'm a night owl doesn't mean I'm going to be on live all that time. I mean, I've had this live up for 3.5 hours now.
Right.
I just want to do some quiet time.
Yeah.
For me. Plus, I have to give. Actually, I can do that while I'm still on here. I suppose.
Man, that car motor joke was just so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can give him a bath while I'm on here.
I'm talking to myself right now, and I'm saying that there's that like one like a.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, you know, like you go to Hollywood and you think like there's a really nice like mechanic girl, and then you think like she works on cars, that it's very kind of hot about that, but she's working on cars, she's got burns all over her, and it's just like, and she's getting exposed to oil and whatnot.
Oh, everyone's run away. See? Don't want to watch me washing my reptile. That did not sound right.
Are you drinking tea right now? Is that what I'm seeing you drink out of a coffee mug?
Yeah, I'm drinking tea.
How's the water in Canada that comes out of like the faucet? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it meh?
Well, depends on whereabouts you are in Canada. It's usually not that bad.
You drink water.
Yeah. But a lot of times, too, we use, many of us use, a water jug. We put it in through a strainer type thing in the water jug and stuff, because that works pretty well. And so on and so forth. Yeah. But don't trust an awful lot of things. So anyway, I am going to end the broadcast.
See you later.
Take care. Have fun. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everyone who's been on the stream with me. And I'm ending it here. So later, skaters.